cute, your hair. I really like it.
Thank you. You know, there's only so long you can do gray hair. Hey, everybody.
Hey, it's great to be here.
Hi.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Just a minute. Are we live? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are, Ron.
Yeah. Okay. So, oops. Hey, I don't even have my. I usually I left my. Usually I put my earbuds on. I forgot all about it, and usually
You were too excited.
Too excited. Yeah.
What are the earbuds for? How come you need the earbuds?
Yeah. Well,
Just so you can hear better.
So that we won't hear echoes and things like that, and it's working well.
Woo. All right.
Okay. Well.
Amazing. Okay, I want to say hi to everybody, and before I get to my awesome guests, I'm all excited about that. I would like to celebrate the birthday of my mom. My mom's birthday is today, the 9th of April, and I'm going to light a little candle. I have a little candle. I don't know if everybody can see this. And it's on dolphins. This is out of metal. This is heavy stuff. This is heavy a little bit, though. So there's a little candle, like little candles you get like inside a metal thing, and you light it up. And then the bowl goes on top, and you put water in it, in the bowl, and then you put a couple of drops of essential oils in it. So I'll do that right now. So I want to say happy birthday to my mom, who's on the other side.
Happy birthday.
Okay, I'll get back to you. So I'm using lavender because my mom used to like lilacs, and I love the smell of lavender.
So did my mom.
Favorite. Yeah. My mom too. My mom too. It's my favorite too.
Okay, I'm just going to put water in it before a little bit. It won't be long, folks. I'm coming.
Ron, can you? Somebody's asking if you're still taking questions.
Yes, but just hang on to your questions.
So I know. Okay,
I'll be able to start with the StreamYard.
That's okay.
Just give me a second, folks.
They will.
Yeah, we'll be taking questions after this.
That's fine.
Little celebration, and I'm gonna light it up, and if I can light the lighter, it will work. There you go. Okay, now for anybody that didn't know my mom, here's a picture of my mom, who is on the other side.
Oh, yes, you favor her. You look like her, Ron.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty lady.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that's her birthday tonight. So.
All right. And her name is Janine, right?
And she's also helping me all the time. She's around. That's for sure. So happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Janine.
So, okay. Did I miss any questions in there, or did somebody put questions in there? I got one already. The first one was Pamela.
Happy birthday, Melinda.
Oh,
hey, Melinda's
are you here, Melinda? Yeah. You are. Happy birthday, Melinda.
Happy birthday to you, Melinda. Hey, the same birthday date birthday as my mom. So, and also the mom from Mark's mom, April 9th. So there's three
we never
people
forget
that I know.
Our moms.
Yeah. Let's see where I am. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just a little excited.
You know, Ron,
amazing,
I'm just
amazing. Before we put the question, I'd like to present to you Susan, Lynn, psychic medium.
Hey, everybody.
Woo!
And everybody loves her hair. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, I'm debuting my hair on your channel tonight.
Oh, look at that.
You did a
Just
good
for
job.
you, Ron. Yeah.
She did her hair. I didn't do mine. I'm still
It's not too late, honey. We
Oh,
can
yeah,
we can all
well.
get busy.
Yeah, right. Can you talk a little bit about yourself,
About me?
Susan, and how did you get into psychic mediumship like this and readings
Oh,
and things
wow.
like that?
Well, what an interesting. Thank you for asking. Thank you for having me on your channel, and I'm thrilled to be here with you guys.
Thank you,
with
thank you. I'm
this
thrilled too.
wonderful group of
I'm all excited.
talented people. So, I could always see spirit. I could always see ghost and spirit, but of course, growing up, that's not exactly something your parents encourage, right? So I blocked it. And so I blocked it my whole life, honestly, until I got to be an adult. And I was living in a very haunted place, and it was cool. It was in your 30s, it's cool to see ghosts. It's cool to. So I was the cool ghost person. But I still didn't want to talk to those people. And I didn't know I was psychic at all. I never had any idea that, and that should blow everybody's mind, because I was so mad. I was like, my God, if I would have known I was psychic, the stuff I could have done. Right.
Jeez,
And
that's
so
interesting. Yeah.
it is interesting. So I thought, well, I'm a medium. And then, I started taking classes, and they said, well, if you're a medium, honey, you're psychic. I'm like, I am. So I started, practicing the psychic, my psychic abilities. It's like a muscle. You have to work it and, grow it and use it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm psychic as all get out. My God, how come I never knew? I had a real long talk with my guides after that, because I was like, look, y'all hiding anything else? Do I need to know anything else? So that's how I got here, and then I will just say this, that we all have a soul path that we're supposed to be on, right? And I'm looking at 3 people who are on their soul path, right? 3 people who probably not that long ago had no idea that they would have YouTube channels and be doing this.
No.
And this is what happens, right? You're doing one thing, and spirit starts nudging you. You get a nudge, an energy, a thought, an idea. People come to you and talk to you about it. And then doors open, and you kind of test it out. And this is kind of how they herd cats. This is kind of how they push you into it. And they told me my career as a professional photographer was going to be over. And I didn't believe them. And I argued with them for 3 solid years. I said, no, I'll downsize. I'll cut costs. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll make it. And they said, it's not going to happen, but go ahead. So, I ended up doing this. Of course, they're right, So that's how I got here.
Wow, that's interesting. You said that. You know what? I had things happen to me, and I didn't even know the tarot cards. And I explained that on my channel before. But when spirit takes over, it takes over and makes you say stuff that you usually don't say, These people were taking tarot cards, like classes and things. I wasn't. I was invited to the restaurant with them, and then they started drawing cards in front of my face. And what happened? That person in front was reading the yellow one, and I said something to that person. She said, "Oh my God, you read tarot cards!" And because I told her something that only she knew. And I don't know how I did it. And then I was, no, I don't. And I tried to get out of it, and I couldn't get out of it. It's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
It happened several times. But I quit too. I got frustrated with that because after I bought cards, they were tarot from Marseille. I don't know if you ever heard about those cards. Those were the cards I bought. Then I started reading with them, but there's people that were hanging on to me, calling me at night. And what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? I got frustrated. I pissed at that, and I threw all the cards on the floor. There's only 78 of them. So anyway, so a lot of stories like that until I get, I had some healing in my heart to do. So Debbie Freebird and Karen Sage Healers, her name is changed right now. I did some reading, and they did open mic night, and I did some reading on that night. I was nervous like crazy, but the comments that come from the chat, when you read somebody and they comment after that, and they say you hit it on the nail or something like that, a comment like that just went. I don't even know how I do it. I just don't know. I know I had a feeling. Sometimes I get images. Now I'm doing cards, but it's not the cards. I don't know the cards. I like when some people read the cards like they know tarot like crazy. I don't know them. I just go by the pictures.
A lot of people seem to do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And now after a year, look where I am. So I don't know. Jesus, I've only been on for a year, and that when you get comments after you read, that helps have your
Build your
self-confidence. There's energy you give, and energy comes back by your comments. And I never try to copy anybody. I only do me. So that's one suggestion I would give to anybody that's starting. Do you the way you do. You're unique. The way you get your intuition and things like that. So, who's next in line? I think I'll go with Aley. How'd you get in this business? I guess.
How did I get into this business?
Susan got you in. Did Susan bring you in?
No, I met Susan after I came in. Andrea Lilac Lantern read for me, and so soon after that, I started a channel. And I've always wanted to do something. I wanted to do seminars, and I wanted to do, like expos and things like that. But I didn't feel I had any niche, I didn't have, but I knew a lot about a lot of other things. So anyway, so it's been an experiment, and it's been a grand experiment. And I've met wonderful people like yourself and Susan and Deann and others. And this is my joy. So I'm happy to be here with everybody.
I'm so glad. I read with you before a long time ago, and she brought me on her channel, and I talked about my near-death experience when I was a child. So that's why I'm called Ron Unconditional Love Tarot, because
I know, and it's a beautiful name, Ron.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
But it's not only a name. There's energy going through it.
Okay? It is an energy. That's right.
I think people can feel it. Whatever.
Yep.
There's something. There's an opening there somewhere. I don't know how it works. I just don't know. I don't want to.
You just know it does.
It never does.
Right.
Yep. Now we're getting to Deann.
Who's doing really well.
Thank you. Well, I started the channel 4 months ago. I just looked today to see how long it's been. 4 months. And same as Aley, I had a reading with Andrea. And I had been reading tarot cards for a while, thrown them away, got another deck, thrown them away because of religious upbringing. But I finally had a reading with her, and she goes, well, I don't know why you're reading with me. You should be reading yourself. You should have a YouTube channel. And I thought, nah, no way. And I knew stuff, but I didn't know how and why, or, I was like, Susan, that's not psychic. That's just, stuff, And, so I didn't have anybody around here to read with. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll get a couple people online. I'll do what she said. I'll try it. And I thought maybe I'd get 10 people. So yeah. And I ended up getting a lot more people. I didn't realize how many people did tarot. And so it's been a lot of fun. And I got to meet wonderful, nice people like, you guys and then the people in the chat. And I'm really
it's a great community.
It is. And I would have never found it had I not stepped out, even though I was nervous and afraid, and done it. I'm still building my confidence. I'm still a baby. I'm still learning. I still got a lot to grow, but I'll get there. I'm getting more confidence, like he said, as people start saying, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
confirmation matters. Yeah. Confirmation is always nice.
There's another thing, because we're all survivors. We survive whatever we survive, and most of us have had problems when we're a child, when we're growing up, or as a child, and that self-confidence was taken away from me, and that trust was taken away from me. I had to regain it back, take my power back, because programs that were put in my head by my parents. I'll call it alcoholic parents and all that, and abuse. But I survived it. I'm still here and I'm standing. That's the main thing is I'm trying to help as many people as I can. So one at a time, whatever. But that child inside of you is very important to take care of that child inside of you. If you don't, you keep repeating the same patterns or something because you're afraid to face it or face it. And that adult inside you has to hug the child inside you and tell them that you love them or her, whatever.
Yeah. Or what would you tell your child self if you could go back in time and see the little girl or the little boy, you know? At that
I wish
time,
somebody else would do the questions. This is too much. Read the questions. Do this. Do that.
It is hard. I'm going to try it by myself tomorrow. I'm nervous, but I'm going to give it a shot.
I would do it, but I don't have the permission.
I already got 9, and I'm trying to read the whole chat. I missed Rhonda Cox. You said, did you get my question? Please repeat it because I've lost it. I'm trying to scroll back, and this is a lot of work. So.
I can't do it, but I would do it. But I can't do it because I don't have permission. Yeah,
it's been a while since I read with you, Aley.
Yeah, it has. It's probably been a couple months. Yeah.
What do you need permission for to get on StreamYard?
No, you have to have permission to type in this chat.
Yeah.
Or to do anything if you're a guest.
Yeah. Right. I made Kathleen J. Lightworker my administrator so she could do the chat for me while I had the show because it was very difficult.
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't even know
I found out. She told me.
Okay.
So I said, I'll do that for you if you'll do that for me.
Good idea.
I got to learn by myself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go through the whole thing. People have to repeat their questions because there's too much to scroll back to. There's 75 people in the chat here, so there's quite a bit.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for thumbs up. And don't forget to go check these awesome readers and subscribe, and it's all free. And hit the thumbs up and go check
Connie B's got one right there, Ron.
Who?
Connie B.
Connie B. Who's that?
Yeah, Connie B.
She's one of my first subscribers, I guess.
Oh, how nice.
But I don't know where she is because I haven't found it yet.
Let me tell you what time it says, if I can find it.
Well, my time is 8:30.
I know it is. I know it's 3 hours more.
Okay.
I recognize Stone Marble and Stacy Star. Hi, guys.
Yeah, hello, everybody. And Dozen Cats for Me is here.
Yeah.
8:47, Ron. 8:47.
Well, I'm not even there yet. I'm not even there yet. I'm still 8:38 right now.
Oh, you haven't got there yet. Okay.
It helps if they put them in capital letters with question marks.
Yeah,
You
well,
see them quicker.
The problem
Marcia
is
didn't
on
even
YouTube, you can
recognize
see
me.
the red hearts.
People aren't even recognizing
No,
me. If
I know
didn't
they're
have my
not.
name under there, they'd be like, what the heck is that?
Yeah. I thought, well,
Hey,
she's
it's
not
a
who I
twin
thought she
sister.
was. Lady Munson had white hair. And then I looked, you look like you look great with white hair, but you look totally different too. And it looks good. And I'll do mine soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll get there someday.
I thought about going to be a redhead.
Yeah, I think I would like that. I think that'd look good on you.
Yeah,
I like your hair color. Your hair color's pretty. I don't know if I would.
Yeah, but she's got beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah.
I like her eyes.
Yeah, and your curls.
Yeah. So
I mean,
blonde goes well.
I mess with something that. Look, y'all know I shoot straight. I swear, I was looking at myself, going, "Girl, you starting to look like an old man. Old man with like, what the hell? You're gonna have to fix this, girl." I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. No.
Are you talking about me again?
I have to get out among the living again.
Hey, you talking about me again?
I just thought
nothing against old men. If there's any old men in the chat, hey.
Yeah.
You do you, boo. But I'm not there. I'm 56, y'all. I can't be playing
I'm 57. We're close.
86. Come on.
Oh, babies.
I'm a baby. Why I got all this white hair? Let me tell you why, because I see ghosts. That's why.
I'll be 67 this year. And Ron is in his 70s, I think. Aren't you, Ron?
Yeah.
Aren't you?
My husband, he's 13 years older than me.
Yeah, but my heart is in the 30s.
I understand.
Mine too.
Just a number. Just a number.
Deann, your husband's a lot older.
He's about 13 years older than me. I'm 57. He's 70. He'd kill me if he heard me in here saying this, but he's very sensitive. But my mother, she used to always call us kids. She lived with us for 24 years. She's like, you kids want a piece of banana bread? You kids want a piece of cake? I could never lose weight. She's such a good cook.
Oh my God.
Let them say no. She'd say, oh, a little bit isn't going to hurt you. I miss it though.
No, it's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to add some padding to my hips. That's all.
I've lost 35 pounds because I can't.
Is in the chat. Hi, Kelly's husband is in the chat.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah,
well,
hi,
thank
Mark.
you, Melinda. You're
hey,
sweet.
Sharon, all the moderators.
I love that name.
We should
When
say
you're
again,
young-
it's Melinda False Teeth Tarot's birthday today.
Yeah,
It is.
Happy birthday.
say happy birthday to Melinda. Same date.
Sharon Sipey,
my
I
mom.
see you all the time. Or Sipe. Is it Sipe or Sipey?
It's Sipe. Yeah.
Sipe.
Sipe.
Sharon
She
Sipe.
is the
Okay.
moderator extraordinaire.
She is.
She
Yeah, she
is.
is.
3
Call
lives.
yourself a gal.
She's got superpowers. She's
She's got
everywhere.
superpowers.
Yep.
Superpowers.
She's such a help. Boy, when I got on that StreamYard, I thank God for the moderators. I made everybody moderators.
Yes, I know.
Help me.
I have quite a few here too. I have quite a few myself. Hey,
Yes,
I'm going to
they
put.
help me.
What I'm going to do is going to put the first question because it concerns me.
We can think
Okay.
about it. Yeah.
So
Good
that
idea.
you guys can read on that, and
All right.
then I'll put it on the screen. Wow. So I got people high. The question is so long. So anyway,
Okay.
I'll let you
so our
guys read
first
on that
question
one. Okay,
is-
I finally found Connie at the bottom of the key.
Pamela Shin, it's nice to see you, dear.
Hi, Pamela. Yes,
Hey,
it
Pamela, are
is.
you in the chat too? I did pass along your message.
Yeah.
She says, what happened to my question? He's trying to find it. Okay, so I'm going to jump ahead because I don't use cards. I'm going to just let you guys shuffle and I'll if you don't mind. I think he might be overextending himself, Pamela, to do this because it's really hard to do 2 channels. There's a lot of, for instance, Linda G has a second channel with her cooking show.
Yep.
It's really hard to do 2 channels. Cash Peters has a second channel with his transition pictures. It's really hard to do 2 channels. I've thought about doing a channel with just spiritual stuff and no politics. It's just really hard. I just feel like it's going to be too much work for him is what I'm getting. He's so new at this. It's almost like he needs to continue growing what he's got rather than kind of do too much. What did you girls get?
Well, I'm thinking I immediately got the sense that if he did do it, that he and Sophie should do it together because she speaks French just as much as he does.
Yeah.
And I know Kelly Dozen Cats and I have a tarot channel now, and we're just going to strip it minimal. It's stripped down to minimal. We're going to probably do one only once a week as we get along here. So I get Birth of a New Opportunity.
Oh, good.
And it says reinventing yourself, and also that you might have the birth of an idea or a project. But I think if you do it, it would be something that you should do with somebody else that speaks the language, or at least somebody else that can handle the chat and that kind of thing for you. So it isn't that you can't do it. I just don't, like Susan, I don't want you to be overwhelmed either.
No, I'm already
do
doing
it live or recorded. What if he did recorded?
He could do recorded.
Well, I mean, you like the interaction. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like it live, but the other thing is that I'm already overwhelmed by being a moderator all over the place.
Well, you can't be one anymore if you do it, I would say. You know what I mean?
And I thought about Sophie. We did talk about doing politics in French, but I'm not the kind to do politics. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I don't. That energy.
So you could do. You could do the regular questions. You could do the regular ones.
What fits with me is going into possibly past lives or people that cross over. That I get messages from that.
Sure.
That's my thing, you know. I know what my thing is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No one's telling you got to do it.
No, but I know. But it's a good idea. I know.
Yeah.
I'd have to find something that really, really, I don't know.
Anna Banana said, why not just do a French night? That's not a bad idea.
Ooh, like a show.
Yeah.
Like
But who's going to listen to me? They're all English. All my guys that subscribe to me are all English. Most of them. There's some that speak French, but they're rare. Like
I agree with you, Pamela. She just says that she's hearing it in the French side of her ear, and that she thinks it could be very successful. So
okay,
you can
go for it. Deann, chime in, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got the goddess card for him. He's very empathetic and he's very intuitive. You know, he has the ability, he got the intention card, to move energy and create positive change. But I also got this card that is poor timing right now, you know, and the pendulum said he could do it, but he might be stressed out and it might not be the best thing right now.
Makes sense.
So that's what I was getting from the pendulum and the cards that I pulled.
It's not that I don't have contact. I have a contact who, I have one that I know of in French. And she's actually doing a show she does her show in French and she's an English person. And she knows I do tarot. But I'm not there yet. Because
it's okay. It's your choice.
No, but I mean, I'm not there. I'm already trying to do the best I can with what I got right now. So.
Well, you are doing good. Yeah.
No, I'm missing.
So it might just be a timing thing, like Deann. You know, Deann picked up. You know, and Aley picked up that it'll be a success, but maybe it's just not quite the right time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. I
agree with Sherry. It would give you a unique niche.
Because nobody else is doing it. Nobody else is doing it.
Yeah, nobody else is doing it, and that would quite. But if it blew up, you'd be in bigger trouble than you are now.
We'd have to clone him.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'd have to all show up and be moderators for Ron.
Right.
Yeah, in French.
I got a bag of runes that I'm going to want to learn to use. I thought that would be fun with the Shield Maiden thing.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So, let me see. I have questions for Susan.
Yeah.
Do you feel my mother?
Yes, her name is Janine. Yes, I feel her here.
Yeah, she's around. I know
she's around. She's all, like you said, she's always around.
Yeah.
She's not the type to butt in, though.
No, but
she'll be respectful and wait for an opening. And she may never, ever get an opening. The four of us. She might be waiting a long time.
Well, I did ask her to help me all the time. So anyway.
Well, she says it is her birthday, you know.
Yeah.
And she's showing me a small cake, not a big cake. One of those 8-inch cakes or one of those, like small cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Something small, but I do think she is having cake. Does she like strawberries? What is that?
Yeah, she likes strawberries and
strawberry shortcake.
Raspberries too. Yeah.
So some kind of cake with fruit on it, with strawberries maybe, and down south it's like a strawberry shortcake. So like a sponge cake with the whipped cream, but it's small. It's not a strawberry shortcake, but it does have strawberries. It does have whipped cream. It could have some chocolate in it somewhere.
Well, that's nice to know we get cake on the other side.
Oh yeah, girl.
Yeah.
With no calories, right? No
calories.
No.
Yeah.
No calories.
I knew it had to have fat if it was heaven.
My mom was a cook, so she could cook. She owned a restaurant, so she knows all about that. So, yeah.
Do you not like sweets, Ron? Do you have a sweet tooth?
I did, but I cut it all off. I
Oh, you cut it all out.
Wow, except for maple syrup. I gotta have my maple syrup. I put
Well,
that in my coffee. I put that in my coffee.
Really?
I'll have to try
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I'm supposed to be watching sugar. But my mom had a sweet tooth too.
I think that's why she made the small cake. She said, Ron isn't going to eat any of this, so I'm just going to have one for me.
Yeah, but it was crazy when I was a young boy. I used to go. What that stuff that you make? I don't remember. It's in the can. It's like it looks like creamy milk, very thick, but very
condensed milk. Condensed milk.
It's more than it's another
It's real
name.
thick. You can put it in coffee, or you can use a lot.
No, you use it in cakes usually and things like that to sweeten up the cake. It tastes so sugary. It's really. I used to eat that. It's crazy. Oh boy, not anymore. But
I bet you were climbing the walls as a little boy eating that.
Oh, wow!
Wow, Terry.
Oh my God!
Wow!
It's in tea. I don't know.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know if that's American dollars. It's in tea, so I don't know.
No,
but
I don't know.
That was so nice.
Wow!
Yeah,
that's Terry T. $300. What? I'm floored. Thank you so much. She wants to know, may I ask a question about my board exams will go around this coming October. Also, I would like that's two questions. Also, how will I meet my partner? I wish I could put it up. I just clicked on it and that's all.
In the middle, click on it, Ron. It should come up.
It didn't come on the chat.
Come up because I find that I can't get them to come up on the question.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay.
No, I have to go. Let me see. Jeez. I wonder how.
I keep wanting to scroll like it's on my channel and I can't.
I don't know how can I put it on there. Anyway, it's Terry T. May I ask about how my board exam will go around this coming October? So somebody can answer that. Also, how will I meet my partner? That's two questions.
I get the board exam's going to go good.
I wish I could put it up there though. Jesus.
It doesn't. We got it. You can do it right now. We can just do it now, right?
Yeah, we'll just do it right now.
Yeah.
I agree with Deann. I think your boards are going to go well. Just try to keep your stress to your anxiety, keep it down because that doesn't make. I know it's easy to say, but it.
Yeah, it says push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. It's going to be good.
Is that the boards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the dreamer that says to push your fears aside.
Great.
And take a leap of faith.
Great.
And I got a reading on the other question. I got a soulmate.
Oh my God.
Inner healing and healing old wounds. So I'm getting that perhaps the person that you meet, of course, it looks like when you're meeting your soulmates, you will have some inner healing that will occur, and the old wounds that you have will be taken up and I don't know, metamorphosized maybe. But that's good news. I don't know when. We don't have a time really. We don't have a time.
It's pretty hard.
But there is a soulmate out there for you. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Wow, Pamela Shin said that's $223 American.
Wow.
I never had that. I never had that much.
We know.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I mean, thank you.
I had wanted to tell you this one too. It says you're going to overcome obstacles with faith that everything is going to be okay. So that goes with your board exam, and that goes with meeting a guy. You just have faith. Yep. It's going to be okay, and trust and give it up and believe. But
okay. Yeah. I'm going to ask my moderators if I missed some questions I couldn't get wrong.
NT is Taiwan. NT is Taiwan. Yeah.
That's was so nice of her.
Melissa. Yeah.
Cha-Cha Brown. I like that name.
What? Cecile, it's $13. What? Canadian money?
It's Taiwanese money.
Oh,
So it has a different currency.
But still.
It doesn't matter.
No,
it's,
we
it's
appreciate.
just awesome.
yeah,
Yes, we appreciate it.
Anything is that just it makes you feel appreciated. Just the thought, you know.
Oh, she just gave
oh
some
my
money.
God.
It's Taiwanese money, Ron. It's Taiwanese money.
Jeez. I mean,
I know it looks like it's $1,000. Yeah. We
Yeah,
love
it
you,
is.
Terry. We
Terry,
wish
thank
you
you,
well on your
Terry.
board exams.
You're gonna
Yeah.
be fine, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
we're
gonna
gonna
be
do
fine.
good.
We all
Yep.
see good things on the board exams. We all agree on everything. So,
And you'll find
Yeah.
your soulmate.
and you're
and
gonna
you'll heal
find your
from them.
soulmate when you least
Oh, that-
expect it.
Yep.
but
That's
I
how
agree
they
with
play.
what you said about healing first before you meet you got to heal
Right.
yourself. Take care of
Yeah.
yourself.
That's right.
You got to love yourself first before you
Yep.
can attract
Before you can. That's right.
your mate or whatever. Oh my God, I'm speechless. I lost my. I've never seen that before. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're wonderful, Ron.
You deserve it, Ron.
That's right.
Got a big
You've
heart.
worked really hard for a
you
long
have.
time.
Yeah,
Between
I
being
did.
a moderator and having your own show.
Okay.
Everybody loves you, Ron.
Thank you. Okay. I gotta breathe. Till I get the next question. And I missed the question. Butterfly. I think butterfly free. I think I got your question.
Yeah, at 8:00, she said.
Yeah, I think I have a question. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Mm-hmm.
Connie B says, you've come a long way, Ron. Woot, woot.
Yeah, there's people that subscribe to me at first. My first live I did 3.5 hours talking about my near-death experience. I had people in the chat, and I was I couldn't believe it. You know?
I know.
Yeah. So,
All
the
right,
next-
Susie.
Think about retirement.
yeah, Susie Buckingham. So, she wants to know, asking about when I should think about retirement. You know, you'll know when because you'll have to inform. Like you investigate and say, if I, you can ask wherever you work. I don't know how you do this. You ask information, boy, about whoever is occupying or doing your retirement thing. Look at it very carefully. Maybe if you've done a little more, a couple of years or a year or months, and you get more. So look at the benefits before you just retire like that. So, and make sure you check everything beforehand. You know what I mean? Like my wife continued 2 years more because by doing 2 years, the benefits were better than if she retired too early. So this is things that you can look at.
I don't know how, Susie, what your age is or how close you are to retirement. But I tried with my pendulum mat and I was getting about 7 years. So I don't know if that's, like I said, I don't know your age or how close you are, but maybe that would be the opportune time for the most money, or I don't know. But that's what I got on my pendulum mat.
I pulled a couple of cards here, and it doesn't really tell you when to retire, but what I'm getting here is that you were born to create. Look at the beauty in this card. And I'm feeling like it's your time now to do what you want to do, maybe to create a little income stream. So, nothing that's work, really. It's something that you will enjoy doing, kind of like how I enjoy doing this, and you should do something with the divine feminine and self-love.
Okay. She says, I'm eligible in July, this coming July.
Oh, well, if you're eligible.
Yeah.
Yep. But I've been doing this. I was eligible to retire 5 years ago. And
Mhm.
there ain't no way. There ain't no way. So, but if you find something you could do to create, see if you can find something that, because retirement is wonderful and some people just like
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
sit around and enjoy that time. And that's a good thing. But maybe you will be able to do something creative that will give you a little bit of more of an income stream.
Because
Yeah.
I know people that retired and sit in the shopping center, which is a no
Well,
for me. You have to find, if you can find a passion or something you love,
mhm.
you got to keep your mind occupied. Just retirement is one thing, or depends on the means you have. Depends if you want to travel.
That's a big
Depends on
thing. Yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah. I got,
So
like you, Aley, it said do something that's creative and playful,
yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
and you can together, you can, you'd be able to retire, but it says just breathe, and you're going to find something for the long term that you're going to feel grounded and happy with. But it's 7 years might be the opportune time, finance, money wise, but maybe like they said, if it's something, you don't have to ever retire from doing things you love.
That's true. That's
No.
true. But don't make it work, make it play.
Yeah.
make it fun and enjoyable. That makes you happy. If you're not happy, that's another thing. Maybe do something you love. So, anybody else pick up anything on that?
I kind of see you retiring sooner rather than later. And again, I don't know that this is retiring. I think this is the ending of one chapter of your life and perhaps the beginning of another chapter of your life. But I feel like when I go into your energy, to me, it feels like work is kind of on your last nerve. So if that's
Time
the
to
case,
change.
if that's the case, then and you're eligible, then follow what everybody is saying and create a game plan, right? So, okay, I'm really ready to leave this work, but I either A, want to do something with myself, B, I would like some extra income, or C, I need the extra income. So simply just the next question is, what should I do if I left this career? What career should I go into, and how, and should I work full-time or part-time? So that's kind of what I get. But I think your guides are saying you're toast. So I think you're ready to go.
Time for a break. Yeah.
But let us know if any of that makes any sense.
Well, Butterfly Kisses Healing says you can take retirement and still work part-time. A lot of people do that. You could retire from the one job, but you could work part-time at another. And, something like they said, more fun.
Yeah, and False Teeth Throw is saying she sees Butterfly's transformation. Exactly. This is a transformation from one thing to another.
Hello, Groon. Ahoy, mateys. I love it.
You know what? I worked as a truck driver all my friggin' life.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah,
that's what you did.
Driver. Yeah.
Oh.
And no, I worked in a sawmill when I was 14 years old.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like that, to survive and things like that. But I love working with wood. Okay, so I worked as a truck driver, but I love to the public, like where I used to go and talk to people, deliver package, because I actually work for Purelator Courier. So that's like UPS. And things
yeah,
like that.
It is. Yeah.
I love that. The only problem is working for the company. They abuse you. They take advantage of you. They make you work hours and hours and hours.
Corporations are
drain
tough
the
on us.
hell out of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I retired from that, and I made my own kitchen cabinets because I didn't even take a course in that, and I made my own, and I posted it on the Wayshores on Facebook. Freebird Spirit, everybody looked at, oh my God, you see the kitchen cabinets, they went crazy and they're just looking at it. So now I'm making a Murphy bed for myself.
Nice. That's exciting.
But
it is.
I love to work with wood. I love the smell of it. I like to work with wood.
That's your sawmill experience, I bet. Yeah, that has to do with
But you see, I started in the sawmill, and I did all my life as a truck driver instead of, and because I didn't have the. Oh, I had to work all my programs out of my friggin' head before I knew what I wanted to do. I had a passion I didn't know I had, and I discovered it. So
nice. So that's the transformation. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. And as soon as I got a house with my wife, we bought a house in the country. I started playing with that stuff and renovating and things like that. And everybody said, "Oh my God, you're talented." That's what I got. So you see, one after another. So then I got to do it instead of driving freaking trucks and giving my energy to 14, 16 hours a day on the stupid truck. And they don't appreciate it. They just, you can do it. You do more. No, I need help. No, you can do some more. They push you right off the rails, so to speak.
We had an optometrist that worked till he was in his 80s at our job, but he loved his job. He loved it.
Yeah.
He didn't want to quit. So it depends on if you like it.
Depends on, yeah. Well, it's like my husband just opened the chiropractic office and brand new place, and he'll be 67. So
and I love YouTube. Again. I love YouTube because I found like-minded people. That's what I have found.
That's right.
In these chats, amazing souls and people that are like me, on a spiritual journey.
Tribe.
I just love the coming together. It's amazing, That's the only place you'll find. I don't have that many people in my family that knows what I'm doing except my wife.
Yeah, I know. No, that's yeah. So Susie says she starts getting her full Social Security in July, but she doesn't know when to stop working.
Oh, okay.
Look, and she said she has been overworking and she's exhausted.
Well, that's your answer.
I think, to me, cash it in, girlfriend. You're not ever going to get these days and weeks back.
No. No.
Retirement, life is not, promised anyone. So take your full Social Security, do the numbers, make sure you can swing the bills. But if you can, do that and take a part-time job and relax, enjoy yourself. You deserve it.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Choose a new direction.
Yeah.
The other thing you need to look into, Susie, is go to a tax person. And if you do have a job, because I'm collecting my Social Security and I'm still working, and I'm actually paying Social Security on Social Security money I'm earning. Money I'm earning otherwhere. So, you can earn up to a certain amount depending on your age. Check with your financial person for that.
Because I know a person that was retired. He went back to work in a restaurant, to make extra money.
Some people do that.
And he didn't know.
You guys, I'm going to get a drink of water. I'll be right back.
All the money at the end of the year, when he realized that he was getting he was getting paid and everything, he had to file his income tax. He paid over $2,000 more income tax than he did, and he never did it again. You'll learn. The government said,
very important to check that.
Whatever. So no, I didn't get your question, Jill. So it's pretty hard to keep up to the chat and do readings at the same time when there's so many people in here. So I missed
it tomorrow.
I missed a lot of questions in here. So okay, Butterfly, I got your question now. Okay. Let me see. I got 18 questions. I don't think we'll get through all.
Maybe you better stop the chat.
No more. I don't know that I'll be here for that.
I'm sorry. I know I missed some questions. I didn't do it on purpose because, this chat goes really, really fast. And you're trying to do everything at the same time. And, so, anyway.
So probably ought to close down the questions then.
There's 19 now, right now. Well, we've answered a couple already. So
speed round.
Yeah. Why don't you put another one up, Ron?
I did.
You did?
Oh,
not up.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It's up. I'm getting brain farts. You know what that is?
You stop it.
You stop it. Question: could I have a reading about my career, job, search? Anything you pick up is fine. So.
Thank you
All
for
right,
your donation,
Eleanor,
Blessed.
thank you for your question.
Hey, there's another donation in there?
Yep, there's another donation.
I didn't see it yet.
Blessed 1111.
I didn't see it. Hey, this crazy stuff. I don't see it. Oh, I'm not in live. That's why.
Okay. So
Okay,
she has a
sorry.
question about her career and job search.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. What she say?
Hey,
Oh,
you got it to be on the screen, but we were trying to answer Ellen's question. But how did you get it to be on the screen? I've never been able to do that.
I just show it.
Click on it.
I just show it. Okay.
Okay, so do you guys remember Ellen's question? She was up for a minute.
Yeah, she wanted something
Career.
about what it
There it
doing.
is.
Oh,
There she goes.
okay.
Okay.
You guys go first. I got mine ready.
You have yours ready, Deann?
I think so.
Go for it.
Go ahead then.
Okay. I got the 8 of coins. So it's saying you need to learn all you can about a subject or career that is right for you, that you're interested in. You may need to go back to school or take a seminar, find a mentor, find some sort of skilled work you love. The Ten of Pentacles, you don't want to do something that's just so hard, that you're just working so hard and too hard or too many hours. You need something that's going to create a balance between home and work. And like you got the same card that other lady got, that you're going to have a new start, and to trust yourself and just go ahead. But yeah, you may need to go back to school or take a course or something to find the job that you love, is what I'm getting.
I concur. I got all of that.
Hey.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got passion. So again, we got another thing that says you should do your passion. But I love this. You have the inner strength to do counsel and therapy is what I get. So you know what? You don't have to necessarily be a counselor with an MA and Masters in Counseling or anything like that. You could be counseling people with jobs. You could be counseling people as a spiritual advisor. You could be counseling people, in their own careers path. So it can be different things.
Customer service is counseling.
It is counseling.
Everything that has to do with a person, you're helping them in some way.
That's
I
right.
did hair. That was counseling at one time.
It was. Oh, you guys. Oh, yeah.
Everybody told you all their problems when you did hair, and
that's right.
I agree with Aley, because look what I pulled, the Ace of Swords. That's all about using your energy, your intuition. You're connected. Okay, you're connected to the divine on the other side, and you have the strength. So what Aley said about counseling, using your spiritual knowledge and teaching that. So you have the strength.
Very good.
Yeah. And
love it when we all agree on something, don't you?
Yeah, you do. That's so cool.
Well, that's the way it works. Let me see. I'll hide this one, and I'm gonna put up.
That's the way it works.
That's right.
Okay.
In the water on Ron's channel.
I'm going nuts here. Don't worry.
You're doing good.
Going nuts? Oh, sorry.
Why did he
Don't send the squirrels.
Okay.
For the. Well, I dreamed of my ex last night. Then I saw. And thank you for your donation, by the way. Thank you. Listen. I dreamt of my ex last night. Then I saw him driving down the highway this morning. I was surprised, as he is usually in Palm Springs for the month of April. Can you ask my guys as to why?
I don't know if we can interfere.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not sure. Are we supposed to be able to?
Well, I feel like you're still connected to his energy, I feel like you're still connected. So it doesn't mean you're still in love. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that there's still a connection, and that connection hasn't been severed. And when he ended up in your zip code, in your physical zip code, he also ended up in your emotional subconscious zip code. I don't know that your guides, when I talk to your guides, I would say that I have a friend who says this, and I think this is so true. Sometimes the guides present you with a relationship again, or an option or an opportunity, and they say, "Are you sure?" You know what I mean? Like, would you like another try at this? And they don't mean, they're not saying this is a successful thing. They're saying basically, did you learn your lesson? Would you like another chance to learn this lesson? So I feel like this is one of those moments where they're saying, are you sure you don't want to get back together with this person? And people always confuse that to think the guides must want me to because I had a dream and I saw him, but that's not really the case. There's a lot of other things involved in that. So what do you guys think? What did you guys get?
I got one card. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
One, you go first. You go first. You got one.
All right. I got this idea because I teach dream classes.
Oh, right.
You had a higher view. You had a higher view. And that's your dream. So in essence, you knew you were going to see him more than likely. It was very prophetic. And, not that you wanted to see him but it is interesting that you dreamt about him and then you saw him. So, I get the higher view. Yeah.
Okay. I just pulled a few cards. I got the moon, which makes Aley, that's the emotions and dreams.
Yeah.
And, you may be having some sort of instinct too, that maybe he might be coming back around. And you got the heart card, which is saying that, you may have to learn to forgive him for whatever has happened in the past and forgive yourself. But you may you possibly could have a little bit of feelings for him. I don't know, but you may be feeling that he's coming back. I got the Justice card, which is saying that there's some things that happened in the past that you might need to be impartial or objective about and try to see both sides of the story. But yeah, I think you may be having it in your dreams and emotions because you might intuitively feel him coming back, or maybe there's somebody God's telling you need to forgive him. You don't have to be with somebody if you don't want to, but you can still forgive them for you. So anyway,
forgive you, like you said earlier too. We have to forgive ourselves. Like, I was so stupid. That's not helpful either. Yes, beautiful, beautiful.
I was picking up message and connection and unfinished business.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Okay.
I don't know how you feel about him, but it might be another chance to tell him to go to where one more time. Just saying.
Okay, next question. I'm trying to get it to everybody if I can. John Roberts, G. Roberts, are things going to get better at work?
Well, y'all know I'm a straight shooter. The initial answer is no, but then yes. Okay, so eventually, yes, it's going to get better. But you're going through some things now. The energy doesn't seem very even to me. It feels still very bumpy, but hang in there, and it is going to get better. Somebody might leave. One of these protagonists might leave and might make things quieter, but it's going to be bumpy for a little bit longer.
I got restructuring.
Restructuring. There you go.
There you go. Okay. So that's why it's all chaos right now.
Yeah, it's chaos. It's kind of bumpy.
Yeah.
And nobody's taking responsibility, or nobody's owning up or fixing. It's really frustrating.
Yeah, I got there's going to be some sudden unexpected changes, and you need to review your options wisely. I got that you may need to release the endings that will lead to new beginnings. And you might need to release situations or people that are holding you back. And I also got the awakening card, which is you may need a temporary time to pause and reflect to get some insight about the situation. And that's what I got.
Okay, so I just got this big thing of symbols, reading little tiny things, and I got the key.
How
got
cool
the key.
is that?
I know.
That's cool.
You have the key to take control, I get. You have the key to take control of what it is. And if that means it's time to go, because if you're not happy, you should at least be sending out some kind of way to get out of there. Honestly, don't leave without having something else. But if you're unhappy and things aren't very good there, you have the key. You do it. Oh, good. Connie, I'm glad you do. Connie has charms as well. Cool.
So we'll get to the next question, I guess. Just a minute. M. Steve, hi Ron, all in a funk day. Laptop infected yesterday, fixed. iPhone won't charge. Water heater replaced Tuesday. Taxes mailed today. So where is the return of my joy? Not sad, just blah.
Yeah.
Well, hang in there. Things will get better.
Yeah. That's like one of those spate of energy that's just kind of funky and weird and things are breaking and you just kind of have to hunker down and get through it. I think Ron is right. You're going to get better. Everything is going to get better. You need a recharge, dear. You need a recharge. Yeah. Tomorrow is Sunday. If you're off tomorrow, you might want to go do something that you like to do, but you haven't been doing. I feel like you're the kind of person that puts off what's good for you because, well, the lawn needs to be mowed, or I need to go do something with the car. There's always something to be done. And lately, especially with all this stuff going on, you just haven't been putting yourself first. So they're showing me you going out and just playing hooky, against your responsibilities for a couple of hours. Do that once a week, not every day, but once a week, a couple of hours, go do a hobby or go outside or do something. It'll help your energy and it'll start getting all that really messed up energy around you. It'll start smoothing it out.
I get the feeling he's a type of person that can't stay quiet. You know what I mean? Always have to be busy all the time. And he needs to quiet down, like really, really quiet his mind down and ground himself either with nature or take a walk and just actually letting go of everything. Mm-hmm. I think you need that so that you release what it doesn't serve you anymore, and you will get new energy coming in. You need that. Okay.
I got the 5 of Cups here, and this one here, and this is a different kind of 5 of Cups. It says you're focusing too much on the negative, and things aren't turning out the way you anticipated. You need to forgive yourself and others. Everything happens for a reason, and look for the hidden blessings. I thought that card was perfect for the.
Absolutely.
Awesome. There's a couple things I want to say. The first thing is we've been having solar storms for the past week. Yeah. And so everything is disrupted. Yes. And we are in the shadow of a Mercury retrograde. So I just want to say that too. I got the chickadee. The chickadee says it's time is right to release old patterns and energies and embrace change. Sometimes that change comes with things breaking. It sucks, but it's true. But I'm getting third-party interference. When I picked this up, I knew for sure that it had something to do with, a party doesn't necessarily have to be a person or a company. It could be the sun. It could be a Mercury retrograde. So hang in there. Things are going to get better.
It'll get better. Yeah. But
hang in there.
I know the feeling, though. I know the feeling.
Create a space of quiet. I don't know how to put it. Being quiet, that actually.
Well, he is a quiet person, he said. Yeah.
But I mean, quiet.
But he's a busybody. What you're trying to say is he's always
busy.
doing things, busy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said, right? Like, so I'm going to go out and take care of the car, and then I'm going to go do this, and I'm going to go do that.
Yeah.
But he said he likes his yard work, but the weather's not cooperative. So perhaps even just taking a walk, or there's a project. You know what? They're telling me there is a project that you could tackle in the house that would actually give you a sense of accomplishment. And I think that sense of accomplishment would make you feel better. I mean, it could be something like just clearing out clutter, or it could be painting a door. It's not a big project.
All right. So I have these cards called the Effort. The effort cards. So let's put some humor on this one. Do it one effing step at a time.
There you
I
go.
love it.
For entertainment purposes.
Yeah, there you go. And hey, Flora from Australia. Australia in the house tonight.
Yeah, there's people from Australia, UK. I have people all over the place. Okay, next question. Irene Vera. Hello, Ron. May I ask a question? Will my son behave himself at new?
Hi, Irene.
Where he moved to today? Will he behave? I think. Well, okay. I got it.
Yeah, I don't get it either, Ron. I don't get him behaving anymore. The place isn't going to change whether he behaves or not. The place doesn't have anything to do with it. I feel like this kid, your son needs, he needs to get his energy out. He needs to go to the playground, or he needs to do something to get his energy out, and then he'll behave, quote unquote, behave better. Even if it's just walking outside, or that's what I'm getting. What are you getting, Ron?
But that's what I was getting. I was going. It's like it's stuck here. Like it won't. Something's not releasing, and that you said it though. You put it. I was there going.
I was like, I can understand what Ron is pantomiming. Ron was feeling it in his body.
Yeah, I was feeling it. So I don't know. So, releasing. It's something he has to release, and
I pulled a couple cards here. He may need to have some structure and discipline. I got the 8 of Wands in reverse. So, he may be frustrated, Irene, feeling like he's being forced to move or something. So there's going to be a few delays. I got the Page of Swords in reverse. So he's feeling kind of mentally restless, I feel. It's going to be, listen to your intuition. You know him better than anybody, being your son. But I think in the near future, it will get better. But I don't know about right now. It's just saying kind of maybe the pendulum wouldn't give me a direct answer.
All right. So
I wonder, I was going to say something. Well, bipolar? Why am I bipolar?
Yeah, we talked to Irene before.
I don't know. I'm there. And bipolar is,
I think so.
Feeling,
And it's hard, if you have, people in your family that have issues and stuff like that, they can't help.
Okay, so this says enough.
Oh,
that's how you're feeling.
Yeah.
And he's a little butterfly. He wants to keep going and going and going. But this is due to a past life relationship. This is a karmic relationship that you're dealing with.
That makes sense.
So I had that with my daughter, and it's not easy. It really isn't easy. But I send you lots of love. I hope things go well for you.
Yeah.
I have it with my daughter too, so I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, hide that one. There's another one.
The retrograde isn't until May 10th. I'm sorry. I thought it was this month. Okay.
Isn't there? I heard there was a pink moon coming up.
A
in
pink
April.
moon?
Yeah.
Are you sure it isn't someone flashing a pink moon?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Pressed ham under glass.
He wants to know, or she wants to know, should I consider moving to Arkansas or stay in Michigan? I don't know where you are because I don't know the cities in the United States.
I'm thinking Michigan, but I got that meditation brings action. Right now is not the right time, I don't think, to move. You may need some time to recover from some things and get more information.
I agree with Deann. I agree. I got the same thing. For whatever reason, it's not the right time to move to Arkansas. So I hope that doesn't bum you out, because it always bums me out when the guides tell me not to do something that I really want to do. So I hope that doesn't bum you out. But I think that if you're looking for guidance, it's better to follow the guidance, than to go there and find out that it's not working out.
I got here to look for signs in nature, from nature, that will tell you whether or not it could be your own nature. My feeling is that if you're living in Michigan, it's still snowing there, and it's not doing that right now, I don't believe, in Arkansas. So when we're in that kind of a situation, we of course want to go somewhere else. I wouldn't be happy with it still snowing in April, but check the signs from nature. And I love your avatar. That is the Reiki symbol. That's one of the Reiki symbols. It's beautiful. Yes. Thank you.
But even if you did move to another city, you bring your energy with you. What I'm saying?
Yep,
maybe
you do.
There's things that have to change in your life before you make the next move. So maybe that's why.
That's right.
Maybe that's why it's not time to move. I don't know if you're catching up what I'm getting at.
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I hope that answered your question.
Oh, she has a follow-up. She says, planning to move in a couple of years.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
That's why
then a couple of years.
Yeah.
A couple of years is different.
Yeah, a couple of years is. Maybe your question is, does your energy fit in Arkansas?
In Arkansas, yeah.
Pendulum says yes.
You'll know it.
You want to.
You'll know it when it comes. You'll know it. You'll know it. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. Really,
That's so hard deciding whether to move or not. I've been trying to wrestle with that. I'm used to Illinois, but it's snowy and it's yucky and there's not much to do here. I'd like to live somewhere more exciting, but then I miss my grandkids and my friends, and so it's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, Connie B. Glad I met you at this time in my life. Hugs. Oh,
wow. Connie, you're such a sweetheart. Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a question. I thought I
know.
Well, okay. It's still a nice thing to see.
Okay, there's another one. She says, "Can I ask how my April and May will go?" I'm job hunting. She's a teacher. Beside that, she teaches. She's a teacher already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that take some time in April and May for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All work and no play makes, Connie, whatever, boring girl. I don't know, but they're just telling me you need time for yourself. You're also a go, go, go. I got to go do this. I got to go do this. I'm late for this. I didn't get this done. And that's probably because you have a lot of responsibilities placed upon you. So, but you steal a little bit of time away because if your energy is higher when you're looking for these jobs, the right jobs are going to come to you. When we're frazzled and our energy's lower, we're not in resonance with those really good jobs. So take some time and do some self-care.
Yes.
What did all of you?
Well, I was thinking it's crazy to say that. I was thinking my intuition, my feeling was, I had the feeling there's a promotion coming up for you somehow in the near future. I don't know why, or it's like, I had the feeling somebody's leaving and there's going to be a promotion for you to step up, something like that. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. That's what I got as a feeling. So.
I got that. Yeah, you're going to find a job. Reward's going to come from hard work and determination and willpower. You got the Chariot. You're going to move forward with that. You asked about April. I got the card of healing with nature, which is saying that your soul yearns to be outside in nature around healing waters and flowers and trees. And, we're all sick of winter. We're glad spring's here. That's healing, being outside. It's time to lighten up, it says. You may be taking life a little too seriously, is what that one says. And wishful thinking. That's saying that you're learning how to manifest the life you desire. So you manifest that job you want. You just believe, you pray about it, meditate on it, believe in it, and you are going to go forward and things are going to be, go good for you. But just, you got to believe.
Okay. I get that it's going to bear fruit, Connie. Look at that. It's going to bear fruit. I love it. Yep. All your hard work will bear fruit.
Did you see that she said, hopefully it's the director of Native American Student Services?
No.
How do you guys feel about that?
Director of Native American Services? That sounds pretty cool.
A Native American Student Services. Does that feel, do you guys want to pull a card really quickly and see if that's the job that she might, if you guys ask very specific questions, Spirit will answer them.
I'm getting yes.
That could be a promotion I was talking about.
That could be a promotion.
Yeah.
That's one of her strengths. Her energy is very strong on that energy.
Oh, it's taken too long.
It's taken too long.
Well, this popped out and flew out the sun when you mentioned that.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So,
There you go.
Yeah, you're going to have success.
Then.
Yep.
That's success.
Connie, that
Happiness.
sounds like
Sounds pretty promising, Connie.
that sounds very promising. Just take care of yourself so your energy's high enough that you can move into that upper, that job. What did you have, Aley?
I had the word crossroads. She's at a crossroads.
Yeah, that's true too. But we want to go on the high road.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to convince them why you're better than anybody else, why they need to hire you
And
over
you have to
anybody
feel
else.
it.
Believe you're the best.
I had a problem with that. I had that problem. I couldn't talk about how wonderful I was and how good I could do. And I never got a full-time job because I couldn't be that ego person. So it's very difficult to do that. It's really
kind of like acting. It's kind of like acting,
Yes, there you go.
You go in there and you're like, you believe, pretend you're an actress. I believe I am the best person for this job, and tell them why. And you know what they want to hear. I mean, you've been to enough interviews, and I believe you can get it if you manifest it.
I think so, Connie.
I think so too.
That's one of her strengths.
Yeah.
It is.
She's very strong in that domain or whatever.
Maybe where you're being led.
All right. Well, rock on, girlfriend.
I hope that helps you. Okay, let's see where I am. Oh boy. No, I just did that one. Okay, Kimberly. Kimberly King, my question was, will I get a new job by the end of summer? My current job ends May 2nd. Oof.
I get yes right off the bat.
Yeah. I was just going to say the same time as you did. I think
a strong energy. It came in so fast because it's strong.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I got it. Definitely. Yes.
Yeah. And then
keep your attitude high, you know, and
yeah.
Well, there's people running after people to work for them. They're missing a lot of people. It's happening here in Canada.
Look at this.
All over the world. So
it's a different deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Crossroads.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Wow.
It's a totally different deck. Yeah. Wow.
What deck is that?
This one is a fabulous deck called the Ascending Life Tarot. I got it off of Etsy.
Okay.
I like that.
It's a beautiful deck. It's way too expensive. But I take my, money if I earn money from YouTube and I get some new decks. So here, but I lost one of them. There's 100 cards. I lost one of them because my puppy decided to take it and walk away and chew it to shreds. And guess which one it was?
Which one?
Sadness.
Sadness.
She wanted to get rid of sadness.
She took the sadness out of your life.
Aww.
I love that.
I got cards here. They call keyword cards. You got them, Deann. You got those. I started with that. You know what? I started with those because when I first read, it
is a good thing. Yeah.
I started with those, and then I couldn't read with them anymore. I had to get rid of them.
Reuse this deck.
Because what happened to me is that I was reading with this, and I became aware it was cutting off my intuition. It wasn't helping me; it was blocking me.
Yeah,
so I had to stop doing it.
Yeah.
And then I took some other cards, which was.
But they are good cards when you're just learning. And I'm going to take a tarot class with Lena Rodriguez.
Nice. Then I use these cards, and they talk to me because of the images, and I just went boom. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
But I'm not familiar with this deck yet.
Then I got this one to change the energy around Rebel cards. So, okay. We'll move on to the next one. Sorry for all the ones I missed because I really missed a lot of questions. But it's so hard to...
it is hard to do. Yeah, I agree.
To get every questions that, So.
Oh, Melissa.
I'm trying to figure out how to help my ADHD, excuse me.
Yeah.
Self who has exclusive. I see what I
First thing that came to mind was a list.
You
need to make a list. Yep.
Oh.
Now more than ever, the older we get. I mean, I've always been a person who never needed anything like that, but I'm now older and I have to have it. I have to.
I got fear that your fear is keeping you from moving forward into the life that you deserve, and approval that you got to choose to approve of yourself, and then others will too. Those are from my, it's like a intuitive life coaching oracle is what those are from.
Hey, that's nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Imagine that. I just 1111.
I pulled the word strength.
Oh, cool. I think you just have to do lists and short lists, like even post-it notes,
That's what it's saying.
Not any long lists. Your eyes are going to glaze.
Your eyes are going to go.
You're not going to, you're going to be like, whatever, I'm not doing that. But if you just, what if you I don't know how serious you are about this, but the guides are saying, okay, so it's morning. Let me write down 2 things I want to get done in the morning. Let me write down 2 things I want to get done in the afternoon. And then that way it's just 2 things or 1 thing. Don't make it so hard, right? And that doing that 1 thing is going to give you success. So then you're going to feel better about it. That's what they're telling me. I don't know. What do you guys get?
Post it on the refrigerator and have a little marker and mark it off, and then you have this sense of accomplishment, that you can see, right? Someplace you go every day, you'll see it.
And it's nice to get that, right? Sense of accomplishment.
Yeah. I was taking notes also because it would ease your mind, ease you.
Yeah.
They take the stress out.
You want to know a little trick? My brother told my father, who was, when he was older, couldn't remember to take his pills. So he gave him a sticky note. He put it on the refrigerator, and it said, "Remember to remember." And every time he saw that,
I got a good idea. I can tell you what I do. I have a terrible memory. I have fibromyalgia and I have fibrofog, and I forget things. Short-term memory. I forget things all the time. I have Alexa. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there you
Alexa,
go.
remind me to take my pills at this time. Alexa, remind me that I had such and such's birthdays. So you could say, Alexa, at a certain time, remind me to do this or remind me to do that. It's wonderful for reminding you of things.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. So I hope that answered your question. And thank you. Let me see. K. Smith. I'm currently on the right. Am I currently on the right path? Currently.
What's au pair?
An au pair.
What's that?
It's like a nanny.
Oh, okay. I've never heard that name before.
Never heard of it before, no. So she's like a nanny? She's doing that, the job?
A very step up from a nanny.
Step up from a nanny, really.
But I mean, honestly,
part of the family.
Or Kay Smith, I assume you're a woman. I don't think you are on your right path. I kind of feel like this was your right path. Perhaps it's your right path at this exact moment, but I feel like you're about to transition into something else. It was a great career for you while you had it. It was perfect, but I feel like you're about to move on. You're about to do something different. Right. You may want to go back and get some training or go back to school. I just feel like you have your confidence about you. I mean, I know you love kids. I'm not saying that. I know you do. I feel it. I get it. But you want something else, don't you? Isn't there something missing? Like there's some other part of you that hasn't been acknowledged. And that part is saying, hello. So I do think that you will go on to do something a little different. What do you
well, I was thinking teaching. I was thinking
okay.
It could. Okay. I don't know anything about what she said there.
It's a high class nanny, is somebody that works with like a lawyer or doctor, that kind of thing.
And they might have more training. Au pairs might have more training than a nanny too. You know
Possibly,
what I mean?
Yes. Sometimes they're from other countries.
In developmental, like child development, because that is a very,
Well, you said something child development. I don't know if that makes any sense. Kindergarten.
Yeah, she might already have a degree in that she could move
like
starting that. Yeah.
Starting her own.
Oh, daycare?
Yeah, maybe a daycare for. Why do I feel specialized, special needs children? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense there. But
she says that she's 54 years old, so she's not a kid.
No, she's not a kid. No, I know. But
I got that you need to get more information.
Yeah.
And that meditation will bring answers to you. So meditate on it. And somebody had told me one time prayer was asking for things. Meditation is listening. Sitting and listening. And ask for help from others. Maybe get some opinions of others and write pros and cons lists if that helps you, because and they were talking about helping people. So I got helpful people. So I'm not sure. I think that might mean you want to do something that you're helping people.
Yeah.
So that's what I
concur, because I got a card that says to ask for help.
There you go.
And it's asking your angels to direct you. Here it says, ask your angels to protect everyone, and the fairies say it's time for you to ask for assistance. So that's where Deann's card sort of meshes. You're asking in meditation, or in divine guidance. Even ask before you go to sleep at night. Maybe it will come through in a dream.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I hope that answered your question, and thank you.
Good luck to you. Yeah.
Let us know in the future. Redwoods wants, if you have time and other lovely readers, can I get a message from my spirit guides?
Sometimes I find it a little bit hard to connect with people without a name, because your name is very, generic. What I mean.
Yeah, give us your first name if you're still here, Redwoods, please.
Melinda.
I forget.
Calling them out. Melinda, eat some cake, girl.
Oh, he left.
Celebrate your birthday.
He left and said we could skip this question. He left.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry,
Thank you.
I
I believe she was in medical job, medical stuff.
Uh-huh.
I think she's a nurse. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Oh boy, now we got politics. First time. I usually don't. He wants to know President Zelensky says the Russians collecting the civils they killed in Mariupol.
I answered that before in another thing that we did on another show with Kevin's Loving Vibrations. Me and him read on that, and I believe that most people around the world are not going to believe that. However, there are some Russians that only see that state TV. That's all they see. There are, just like the Trump supporters, there's a base. Putin has a base that's going to believe him.
Proof.
Whatever.
They have proof. They have proof. They have recordings.
They do, but it don't matter. Look at
directly from the Russian soldiers that they got the order.
Right.
So.
But that's what I'm saying. Most people can see other forms of news, and they're going to know that that's not true. But just a few of Putin's base, just like how Trump has a base, and it doesn't matter, some of them, when you tell them certain things, they're not going to believe you. They're not going to listen to you. He's our dear leader. He wouldn't lie. So there's going to be some that will believe it, but the majority will not, is what I'm feeling.
The base is like the bottom falls out. That's what I've seen. Okay, so.
But the world believes it, and the world is going to hold Russia accountable. I feel that countries are coming together. People are coming together. Did you guys see? Sorry, not to go all political, but there's a video on Twitter, which anybody can see, of Zelensky walking through Kyiv with Boris Johnson.
Yes.
Walking through the streets of Kyiv with Boris Johnson. And somebody said Boris Johnson just castrated Putin. And I agree with that statement. Just to walk freely through the streets and meet people and talk to people as if there's not a war going on is really ballsy and amazing. I'm sorry Biden didn't get a chance to do that, but Boris Johnson needs to remake his if we have any Brits here, he really needs to remake his reputation at home. I don't think this is really going to do it completely, but it is going to help him. But it's just wonderful to see them out walking. I mean, I just think the energy is turning. We've got some tough times ahead. Tough, ugly times, but overall, I think the energy is turned.
He's a hero, Zelensky. They showed a picture of him, and he looked like.
I got all of those Ukrainians are heroes.
They are. They're all heroes.
One of them.
But
I
he's
did
got
watch-
divine light. He's got divine light.
Yes,
All the
divine
time with him,
light.
you
I
know?
agree.
I
I
keep
agree.
praying for angels to protect them, for light to be around them, you know, I mean, it's unbelievable they fought as hard as they have against this big country, and they're a little
Yes.
country.
He's showing the whole world what a president should be like.
Yes.
Showing
They
he
asked
should be in the service
45
of
to do that.
humanity for his citizens, for humanity, because that's what he's doing. He presents another side of the human nature, how
Yes.
the other structure, like
The reason
above,
there's a lot of reasons why we resonate so much with Vladimir Zelensky.
yeah.
But if you will get a chance, please watch. You have to do subtitles. You have to read subtitles. Please
don't
watch
mind that.
Servant of the People, his
Servant of the
show.
People.
It's on Netflix. Everything was prophetic. It doesn't have a war and all that junk, but everything in there. He won. He won the presidency by being the president on that show and never had to run for office. They looked at the show and they made him the president, basically, because they believed in him. And the other thing that I really truly believe is we are beginning to enter me, I see. We are feeling, all of us that are empathic, of course, and the world is feeling we're feeling the empathy. We're feeling what's going on as though it's happening to us, because we are connected to everybody. So it's very important that we, just keep continuing to, like you say, send love, send energy, send angels. But this man will go down in history. Don't you think so, Susan?
Yeah.
He will go down in history as.
They'll make statues of him.
They will.
You know,
that's
he's going to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
He will be like Gandhi. He will be
Gonna be
like
a hero.
Nelson Mandela. He will be one of those type of people.
And what
Energy wise, when you work on yourself, you clean yourself up. You get out of this hate energy, fear energy, all this stuff. You just get out of it, clean yourself up. You're helping the world to change when you're doing that. The whole world.
Yeah.
And that's by coming together. And the only energy that is real is love. The love energy, that's the real energy. The rest is all
he loves his people.
attachments and things like that, or material, money, all that stuff. Mm-mm.
I think that line he said when they said they'd get him out of there, and he said, "I need ammunition, not a ride."
Yeah.
That is going to be forever.
Oh my God, yeah.
Forever remembered.
Yeah, that'll be forever. Yeah. So we don't have to, sorry about the whole politics thing. We've got questions. Yeah. We can go back to our questions.
Anyway, it was fun to answer that one because, he deserves to be.
You never know if. Yeah. Boris Johnson was a surprise going over there, just as Macron was, and a couple other people, I believe, that have gone over there.
There was.
They didn't announce it, so we never know. We may have somebody go over.
I wouldn't have wanted Biden to be there.
I don't think so.
There's no way I would have been freaking out the whole time. Yeah, he's too much of a high value target. But it does show you kind of how desperate Boris was to remake his, his reputation to go over there.
And he wore a suit.
But
he wore a suit.
I was going to say, by going over there, he opened the door to something.
He did.
That's coming up.
Yeah. Something good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. I just, if you watch the video, he's talking to a guy that I think is talking in French. So you should watch the video. I don't think it's Ukrainian. And Boris can understand him, and then Boris answers in English, but it's clunky. It's like, well, we're just glad we could be here for you. I mean, but what do you say to people that are in a war? I mean, it's but it was very clunky, his response. But but hey, he's there, so more
I've
power
taken
to the guy.
I've taken for granted our democracy because we've always had it. And watching this makes me realize how precious it is.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to go vote, how important that is, and that we are all connected, know.
We are all connected. The other day I realized something. I am one cell. You know, you a bunch of cells in your body. I'm one of them. Everyone has a cell. A cell is like that creates the connection. The whole world is one cell, and that's the whole group of everybody in humanity. One cell coming together. That's what I call consciousness of the whole world, humanity.
Right.
So that's a way of looking at it. So,
drop of water in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And we are connected, whether you know it or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you do to others, you're actually destroying yourself when you do something.
The old karma bus.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Karma's coming for Putin too.
Well, of course. Well, we'll get out of this.
We're finally
Okay, butterfly. Butterflies for free. Hey, I love butterflies. That's what I have in my.
I like.
That's a blue butterfly I have in my neck.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. And it means something to me because blue butterflies are very rare.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to spread my husband Denise ashes. Is there a message for me?
Butterflies are free. Are you still in the chat, dear? If you are, let us know. And I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you're in the chat, just say I'm here, because if I could know that I'm talking to him, it would be, I will just keep talking to him. But if you're not here, then I'm just going to tell you what I feel like is
She's
coming
here.
through.
She's here.
You're
Susan.
great.
Yeah.
Yes, she's
Super.
here.
So, first of all, Dennis sends you his love. Okay, he sends you his love.
Yep.
He's talking about dogs, about pets, dogs, puppies. I don't know why he wants to call them puppies. I don't think they're puppies, but he wants to talk about that. I don't know what that's about, so that's why I wanted to ask you that question. If you're here, do you understand that? Do you understand what he's talking about when he's saying something about the dogs? But he does send his love to you. He's also talking about, I don't know if the dogs are up there or the dogs are down here. I don't know if they're with you. I feel like.
Oh, she wanted one, but she has balance problems.
So how does the dog he's showing me a little dog. But he feels like this would, and I have to warn you, if you go for one, there might be two. So, because I'm seeing two. So, there could be dogs up there too. But I feel like, okay, what about, I think a cat's an even worse idea, Dennis, because cats get under your feet. You know, if you have balance problems. Yeah. But I don't know. He just feels like a dog, something to love on. It would make you, you know.
You hit it. You got it.
She says her angel.
You know, dogs keep you in the moment. You've got to get up and let the dog out. You've got to get up and feed the dog. The dog sits on your lap. I don't know. He just wants to talk. Oh, your angel or Yorkie. Angel okay, Yorkie. Well, there you go. Do you have the Yorkie now? Because then that's what he's talking about.
It's up there with him.
Okay. Well, he's talking about it, and then other than that, I'm seeing the color yellow. I'm seeing yellow, like yellow roses, perhaps. He would love for you to have a dog. I'm telling you, he would, even if it's a mutt, it's small. It's something that wants to sit on your lap, that wants to be your baby. Okay, she's with him, but he wants you to get another one. What do you guys get?
Well, you just talking. I was getting a small dog because by having an animal yourself, another one, you're actually connected with them through the animal. You know what I mean? The love connection.
Yes.
And I think it's important for you to feel it, to know.
Yes, it is.
That's why he brought up the animal.
I got a really good card that came up that says, "Hello from heaven." It
There you
says,
go.
your
Wow.
loved one in heaven is doing fine. Let go of worries and just feel their blessings. And I got claircognizance that's telling you that to pay attention to your thoughts and the ideas that come to you because they're answered prayers. You know, so you thinking, you know, when you love somebody, they never die. And you know, I know what my mom would say about certain situations. I just know. But just, and says just to have courage. Wants you to have courage. But I love the hello from heaven. Wants you to know that he's all right.
That's nice.
Yeah, it would fill the space that your empty space that you're feeling through that, you know. That's why.
The dog's a great
The
idea.
unconditional love that you receive through it. So.
Dennis is like, of course I know what she needs.
Yeah, right.
And the yellow rose. Apparently she likes roses.
I get answers. He says, everything is much more clear from up here on this high view.
Mm-hmm.
And he says he has the answers and clarity now. And he says your problem will be resolved and some closure from the past will come in for you.
Yeah.
Yep. And I agree. Brand new. The next card was the star, a brand new and hopeful life for you. He wants you to have that. He does.
Don't ever
and
forget.
Dogs do give you unconditional love. There's
don't
nobody that gives it like a dog.
Don't ever forget, you always stay connected. When we cross over, there's our loved ones are waiting for us.
There.
You never lose it physically, but your soul and spirit is always connected to you. It's like,
that's right.
Whether you know it or not. So I hope that helps you. And thank you for your question.
Perfect.
Okay. You have two more. And I missed some questions. I'm very sorry about that. So, message from Spirit. There you go. Please. Thank you. Vivian. Yeah. She's a great moderator. She helps everybody.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Viviani.
I called her Vivian one
Viviani.
time, but it's not Vivian. It's Viviani.
Viviani.
She says she answers to both. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure my name's Deann, but I get called Diane, Dina, Diana. I answer anything starts with a D. I'm just so used to it.
Vivian, I pulled the card. Nourish the soul. They want you to nourish yourself. They want you to take care of yourself, take a hot bath, maybe a bubble bath. Do whatever it takes to nourish your soul, because you are very valuable and very much loved here in this community. And we want you to take good care of yourself.
There you go.
I got all is well. And it says everything's happening as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings that you'll soon understand. And overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you're surmounting any previous challenges. So whatever you've been through, the worst is over. And yeah, everything's happening exactly how it's supposed to be.
That's nice. That's really nice.
And I like
what do you get, Ron?
Well, I got a feeling that she's such a loving, giving person. She forgets to give herself that same.
We all do that to ourselves.
Yeah. So it's time to create a little something for yourself. And you are supported. You'll be supported by doing it even more.
Are you going to be doing some traveling? I feel like there's traveling highlighted for you. And I think you would benefit from it. Perhaps you're not, maybe you don't even have it planned, or I don't know. It seems like you plan it, cancel it because of COVID. But I'm getting the green light. I feel like traveling for you this summer is green light, green light, green light. Go, go, go.
Wow.
Cool boy. She wouldn't believe what I did. Okay, I used Debbie Freebird's cards for you, Vivian. First card I got was a Nine of Spades. It's the anchor. Anchor, you should ground yourself. Okay. It says secure, stable, safe, grounded, centered, balanced, you know. And guess what I got for the second card for you? I am enough.
Yay.
Amen.
I like that one.
That's my favorite mantra.
Me too.
Yeah. And the third card I got is the Tower. It says controlled by the outside, focus regular, aim high at the top.
Excellent. There's a travel card if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the what?
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. Good.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps you.
You might do some traveling locally, dear. I know you're going to be traveling internationally next year, but you might. I just feel like your energy is a little bit stuck. Like, you know, we're stuck in our houses. We're stuck in our, and just taking a drive, short trip someplace can really brighten us and bring in new energy. And I feel like that's really highlighted for you.
Oh, it only took a month to get here from. She lives in Colorado. She sent them the USPS. That's U.S. Postal Service. They sent them to California and then to Los Angeles International, and it took a whole month to get here. When they arrived in Canada, it took 3 days for me to get it. So
well, you just need to thank Louis DeJoy because he's a wonderful postmaster.
People were making jokes about that. They said DeJoy. He's doing some.
DeJoy is the mess.
He's doing some readings for himself to see the future with your cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I think DeJoy is leaving pretty soon. I think didn't Biden say something?
He did something. He put some people in charge, I believe. That I think he's going to be out soon. Yes, thanks.
Crazy.
Before the midterms.
Yeah.
Before he can hide any more votes. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's okay. On the anniversary of my father's death, my cat died in the morning, and I received a rejection
letter
from a literary agent. I wrote a story about Dad called
Kaleidoscope.
What is that kaleidoscope?
Kaleidoscope. It's you know the thing that you look in and you turn it like this. And it has pretty colors.
No, I know a telescope. Oh,
isn't that a kaleidoscope?
It's a tube. It's just a tube, and then you turn it, and there's
you turn it, and there's prisms in it.
Yeah. So Karen is here. She's still hanging out with us. So I just want to say I'm so sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry
for all of that. That's a heck of a lot of bad stuff to happen all at one time.
Absolutely.
So her question was, will it be seen? Can you put the question back up there again? I'm sorry. Her question is, will the story about her dad called Kaleidoscope, will that be seen? I mean, yes, the answer is yes. But when you say, will it be seen? Spirits like that, you know what I mean? You need to say, will it be published? Will it be published in this public? Be more specific with spirit. Because yes, of course it's going to be seen. It's already been seen. So I don't want to give you, you know what I mean? I want to be more specific with you. But I feel like the energy is good. I feel that like the energy is good around it. Film. Okay, film.
Oh.
Is it supposed to be a film then?
She says that he had dementia. That's why she says kaleidoscope. He would wake up at different times.
It's a script.
Yeah, it was a script. Yeah.
So that's
okay. Thank you. Perfect. That makes sense. Okay. Will it be seen? Because it's a film. I see. I got it. Yes, I get a yes.
I checked. I got a yes, but I also got if you believe. But right now is not the right time. It may not be right now. You're going through some things. It said wait. But yes, but it's at a different time.
And it could be a different way. Like it could be maybe picked up by the Alzheimer's Association. You know what I mean? Like don't be so try to be really open in how it
The way that it comes in. Yeah.
Gets out there.
I picked up he needs support. That's what I was getting. Needs support. Other more support from other people.
So she needs to find an ally, like a group, like the Alzheimer's group, or perhaps even a celebrity that does a lot of this kind of work, that this is near and dear to their heart. Kind of partner with somebody.
Yep. All right. So I got the card rebuilding. Rebuilding your life after loss, investing a lot of effort, which is what you did. It's ready to you're ready to take action to improve. Keep up your determination and drive. I think the same thing. Look at this as a big hammer blasting through something. So keep at it, girl. Don't be discouraged right away. Go the unconventional route, as they say, because sometimes that's the best way to get there.
Yeah, I don't think it's over. I see your comments here. It's not over. This isn't over. It could have just been right. When the universe sends you all these things on that day, it's like, it's not, you have to take it as a big slap in the face. I mean, there's no other way,
definitely.
Right? But I don't think they meant it like that. I think they mean that it's sort of like stop and try a different angle, just like everybody has said here.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be something about revision? Like
it could be, yeah.
Revision or something.
Authors always have to revise things.
Editing.
Revise and put it in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I picked the 3 cards and
that's it, Karen. Don't quit until you win.
I got the Emperor.
Oh,
that's something new.
Great card.
Yeah. Okay. The Emperor's card. Yeah. And next card I got is the Wheel of Fortune.
All right.
And you're on top.
Mm-hmm.
Things are going to change in your favor. Yep. And also, the next card I got, New Growth.
As you can see. Fabulous.
So,
yeah.
Good cards.
Yeah.
Very good cards. Mm-hmm.
And I like what False Teeth says. Melinda says, that kick can wake you up to other avenues. And it's so true, right? Sometimes we just need that kind of shake up to be able to see some other options.
I was going to say, always believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Trust in yourself. It's easy to say, but it's not easy to do.
It is easy to say.
Because you know what happens? Because you get these friggin', I get mad when I say that because I know what it is. These programs are shit out of you, and then they whack you 3-4 times before you learn your lessons, or something like that.
It's like a whack-a-mole.
Because you believe in these friggin' programs in your head.
Yep.
You should go through your heart.
You know, when we read these cards for other people, sometimes I get information that I need to know myself. I'll be reading the cards for other people, but it's like, oh my God, I need to, what I'm speaking. I'm speaking to myself sometimes too, because we all do.
We learn through what words we're using and things like that. Oh, that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. Sometimes. Yeah.
So. Yes, she says she was slapped. Karen says she was slapped by Will Smith's angels.
Oh, Jesus.
You got to.
That's that one.
That was a scene that I didn't want to see, but
I didn't see it. But boy, I bet he wishes he never did that now.
I bet
really
he does.
Messed him up. I think he went to Dubai to get away. I know he did. He went to Dubai to get away.
Oh my God, to Dubai.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
That's
Dubai,
an interesting place to go away to.
But it was awful.
Unless you're rich. Maybe if you're rich, he's friends.
What I saw, he's laughing at the joke. He looks at his wife. He finds that,
the look she gave.
Yeah. Then he runs up and slaps the guy. I mean.
Oh, I better do something to defend her.
Guys,
she's gonna, I'm going to get it when I get home.
It came out today that she never wanted to marry the guy.
Wow. Really?
She was pregnant and her mother made her marry him. And she was, her mother was unhappy.
You're probably
came out and told everybody that.
Yeah. Hey, you're
she
talking
wanted
something.
an open marriage.
You're talking about
Her that
something.
wanted it.
You're talking about Aley. You're talking about something that resonates with me because my first marriage, my mother told me to marry her. It lasted 9 months. Oh
Okay.
Jesus! And because of that, I almost committed suicide.
Ron, now. Oh, that's
yeah,
awful.
really, I did. Yeah, I tried.
What did I not see, Tracy?
But I was
the snap. No, I didn't.
I was young then, and I was foolish because I didn't understand, not mature enough. Then I realized when I got out of it, I survived. I promise I never, no matter what, I'll never do it again. And I never did. So
you need to cue Gloria Gaynor.
Tracy said I must be the only person on the planet that didn't see it, but I seen it in reruns.
Yeah. I didn't see it either.
But I didn't watch the Oscars.
I saw it on the news.
I didn't see it at the time.
Yep.
So before we go, I thought since it's Ron's mother's birthday, that we should all do a little reading and see what we get for her for him.
Okay. There we go.
I'm staying out of it. I'm waiting for you guys.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm just, while you guys are pulling your cards, I'll just tap in and say that she loves you very much. She's very proud of you. She doesn't understand what you're doing. Like, she does not understand all the stuff, but she sees that you're helping people, and she's very proud of you for that. She says you're a good boy. You're a good, you have a good heart.
Yeah.
And she is excited about all the woodworking. So she saw the kitchen. And you're working on those other things. You're working on something kind of big, but she says you also work on some smaller things.
Yeah.
Are you working on some smaller things that?
Yeah, I'm working on smaller things. Yeah.
Okay. So she's there. She she checks in on you in when you're working. She knows what you're doing. She's happy for you. She's really happy that you're happy, and she sends her love to you.
Also, my mom had telepathic abilities because when she called, I knew it was her. Automatically.
Right.
We had this.
Right. She just doesn't understand the cards. Like, she doesn't understand the card thing.
No, I know. Neither do I. Neither do I. So what the hell?
And Terry has a little something. She says she's patting you on the head and she loves you, and something about outside in the garden.
Yeah, I have 2 gardens, by the way.
There you go.
Okay.
So she's outside
your garden.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to tell you this. Okay. You want to hear something funny about my mom?
Yeah.
No, she passed in 2000. But before she lived in another city. So she took the bus. Sometimes she take the bus and come here, and I had to go I live in the country, by the way. So I have to go about 14 kilometers to go get her on the bus. Then we stop at a restaurant, we eat and things like that. Then I said, okay, come to my place, and I have to go on country roads in the month of July. She used to come every month of July, okay? Because that was the time where strawberries and things like that in the month of July. That's why.
Strawberries.
Yeah, that's what she's getting, strawberries. So the windows are down. And she's sitting in the back seat, and she's going like this, smelling this stuff. I'm looking at her. What the hell you? She says, because in the country, the windows are down in the month of July. You smell all the odors of the country, like
the cows. What are you talking about?
Sheep,
like
all that stuff. And
you
smell and go, oh, we're getting close to Ron's house. And I go, Mom. I remember that every summer she used to do that. I'd be driving, getting near the house, and she'd do that every time.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
It smells like we're getting close to Ron's house.
I know.
Yeah.
That was so funny. So I talk about it all the time. But
I get a crown for you, Ron. She says, you're my boy. You're my king. You're my son. I love you so much. And she says, whenever I'm here with you, it is a grand symphony. The music is playing. And look at the garden. The garden again. The garden again. Yep.
She used to love lilacs, by the way.
My mother did too.
Who doesn't? Oh my gosh.
I do have lilacs in my yard. I planted 3 or 4 lilacs, different colors.
Nice.
They smell like crazy. I bring them in the house. Cut them, put them in
nothing smells better.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And she taught me how to dance because
that's right. You're a dancer.
She taught me how to dance because I love to dance, but she was dancing so much with me, and I said, "Ma, I want to dance good with another girl," something like that. And even people were some guy came up to me and said, "Can I dance for your sister?" What? That's my mom, you crazy fool. No, but she looked young for her age.
Wow, how awesome.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
hit on in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a medium, Ron, but I pulled a few cards for you just to see what I'd get if anything would come up.
What? You're not a medium? Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
You talked about your childhood. So I got inner child. It says you're currently healing old emotional wounds, things you've been through in the past. I pulled Tiger's Eye that says believe in yourself. And by believing that God or source is working through you. And increased support, that your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to abundance to help others and opportunities, and also automatic negative thoughts. I can't say that word, but it says you're learning to take charge of the thoughts you choose to give life to. So you're learning how to manifest things that you give life to. So that's what I got.
I want to show Susan. I know some people saw it. This is me when I was 9 years old.
Oh, you look the same.
I look the same.
So that's cute, Ron.
This is what I do to love myself.
Aww.
That's the way I show people how I started to take care of myself, because I didn't know. Nobody taught me how to love myself. Everybody taught me, religion, screw your friggin' head right up, with this. Love the other people, don't love yourself. No, are you crazy? That's one thing people should learn is to love themselves.
Self-love. Yep.
Yeah, but not in a way that you step all over everybody else. Not in that way. I mean, just by taking care of yourself, the little things,
Sometimes we say things to ourselves that we would never say to another human being. The stuff that we say in our head about ourselves, we would be so mad if somebody said that about our daughter or her husband. Mm-hmm. I guess, I need to learn that too, to stop talking negative self-talk,
Yeah. It's important.
Yeah.
Well, I had a delightful time here with all of you.
Thank you for coming on, Aley, and
thank you
Susan.
All. Yeah.
Big hugs to you. I'm glad.
Big hugs to all of you and all of the people in the chat. Thank you for being with us here on Saturday night. We love having you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
So nice meeting you, Susan, too, finally.
You, Deann. And it's way past, somebody said in the chat, it's way past Susan's bedtime.
It's way past mine, too.
It's past mine, too.
It's almost 10 o'clock over here, down here in Tay House. So,
it's 10:30 here. And
it's 10:30,
I want to thank you for.
You're a night owl, huh, Ron?
Yeah. Well, and I want to thank you for my wings.
Oh, honey,
you said
were your wings. All I did
you said you earned them. You earned them.
You
earned them.
did earn them.
Nobody could take them away from you. You earned them. I remember that reading.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that was. I'm glad to have been a vessel for that. That's what I hope to do, is just be a vessel for spirit. Yeah. So
right.
Yeah.
Susan, before you go, do you do readings for people? Do you do mediumship readings? Okay. I may have to talk to you sometime. Get a hold of you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Everybody knows how to get a hold of me, or SusanLynnMedium.com.
Okay.
Really enjoyed meeting you.
Somebody
it's
said,
good to see you guys again. And thanks to everybody in the chat and the moderators.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Deann.
Stay on with Ron for Rebel time.
Rebel cards.
I don't have Rebel cards, so
I can't do it. Sorry.
But Aley, how's it going? I know. I got to tell you, remember you get GoFundMe? You made that?
Yes.
For your
Yes.
house.
My GoFundMe met its goal of 10,000.
Okay, I gave $40.
I know. Everybody's been so generous and loving.
It cost me $24 more because GoFundMe. If you didn't know it, they take.
Yeah. Oh no, I know.
More.
Yeah.
They take part of it.
Instead of 40, they charged me 48 US, and it ended up costing me $64.99.
Oh my God!
Canadian dollars.
Sorry.
For $40, I said, "Oh my God."
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
They charge $8
for.
for. I didn't know that.
I didn't know
out.
And then they take money away, that for their charge as well. So
no. You see what I mean? I gave you 40. They'll give you the 40, but they charged me 48. They took $8 more US money, and then
that's bad.
My Canadian money transferred to Canadian money cost me 64.
Oh my
$40.
God, that's crazy!
Wow. So sorry.
Well,
I know it's okay, Aley, but I just want to just.
I know. I know. I appreciate it. I'm really sorry that happened.
They charge you more than when you give.
I know. That's true.
I don't know if in the States how it works. Did they give you 40? They charge 48.
I think it's better probably to pick something like Venmo or something to send it in, and they might not do that.
I think they do too. I don't know if all of them do that. I think one lady, Joyce All Knowing, I think she was saying she uses Cash App because they don't do that.
Okay.
But I don't know how many people have Cash App account. You know.
Well,
I was counting the figures. I said, did they take $8?
Yeah, that's true.
$8 from everybody.
Jeez,
yeah, they take $8 from everybody, but then he got it double whammy because of the Canadian-U.S. exchange.
I didn't know they took $8 more from everybody. Did they do that? That's awful.
They did to me.
Yeah, they take $8. Yeah, it's just like when people do super chats.
Okay.
I
see what you're saying. They don't charge you $8 more, but they're not charging more.
They give you the 40, but they charge 48.
Yeah, they charge the person doing it
because they're administrating or whatever the money and things like that.
Well, I just can't thank everybody enough, and I'm really sorry that happened.
Oh, but you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Oh, you're so sweet. Everybody's been fabulous. Thank you so much.
And you're not far from there, eh? You're missing
no. I actually got some things through PayPal and Venmo, so I have met my 10,000.
Oh, great!
Yay!
Thank you. Thanks to everybody. Yeah, it was a wonderful, kind thing for everybody to do.
Yeah, but you give so much to everybody else.
You're a wonderful, kind person.
Well, you're
sweet. You do a lot for this community.
So you deserve, like everybody says, you deserve it. You deserve it.
Thank you.
You deserve a big hug and lots of love.
I'd love to hug you all. You're wonderful.
I would too. I've met so many good people. I wish I could go through the screen and give people hugs.
I know.
Anyway.
It'd be great to have a big old conference where we were all together.
Yeah.
We should someday, it would be a fun vacation to go somewhere.
It would be fun, wouldn't it? So everybody can meet. You would have to wear a name tag with your YouTube handle.
Yeah,
that's true.
I wouldn't. People say all the time, I'm Joan, but I'm this on YouTube. Right. I'm like, okay, I need to try to put that together.
So I want to thank you, awesome leaders, and the both of you. Deann, you gonna stay on with me a little bit?
I don't have any.
Doesn't matter if you don't have any. You can pull some jokes, whatever.
I don't have any joke cards though.
You just.
Nah, I want to. I'll stay on for a little bit. Then I gotta go. My ankles are swollen.
I want to say
thank
you to Susan for coming on.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Deann. Thank you, chat. Love you all.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye,
everybody.
Bye.
Go check them out. Okay, there you go.
I'll stay on for a little bit.
Okay. Whatever. You can pull anything.
Okay.
So
mine will be nice cards to buffer your mean cards, maybe.
So I guess people want a rebel card.
I guess I'm gonna have to get some of those. Everybody likes them.
Well, I know why I want you to stay on. It's because I gotta go to the washroom. I'll be back.
Oh, thanks a lot. Leave me all alone.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll just talk to everybody. Hi, False Pizza Roll, Connie B. I get to do this tomorrow, and I'll see how he feels with the trying to manage the chat and read at the same time. I just am learning to do StreamYard. Okay, Deann, I could do other cards, you said. All right, I'll do the nice ones. But I'm going to have to get me some of those. Just talk about, I'm just looking at your comments. I am me, I don't try to be. Okay, Deann, I'll do the other cards. Oh, Tracy, yeah, it looks like I'm doing great, maybe because I've had help. I had Kathleen J. Lightworker. She was in the background. She was so sweet. And when I had Deb Freebird and Lisa and on with me, she was in the background. And Kevin, she was in the background doing the comments and stuff and posting the questions for me. The first time I tried to do it, I did it with my Chromebook, and it froze through the whole thing. They kept saying, hit the button, I'm hitting it, and it wouldn't work. So then I bought this, well, my husband let me get a computer, and that's helped a lot. But I'll see how it goes. I got a friend coming on with me tomorrow at 3, and I'll be just me and her. So hopefully if I mess it up, I mess it up. I guess I'll just have to learn the hard way how to do it. Professional corksucker. I watch all the SNLs. I thought I've watched all the SNLs, but I don't know what that one is, Viviani. Say oracle for Deann. How do you say it? Am I saying it wrong? Wouldn't be the first time. I have trouble. I say a lot of words wrong. I say wash, and everybody says that you're supposed to say wash, but that don't sound right to me. Well, you can ask a question. Well, I don't know. I try to ask me a question. I'll try to do a question, but we probably should wait for Ron to come back, Ronnie. He's not taking any more questions right now because, but when he gets back, we'll see. I think he's going to do some rebel cards, he said. Tracy, did you have to learn that too? Oh.
So.
I was just talking.
Oh, Deann, what's Oracle or Rebel? Whatever. You can.
Oracle.
You got Oracle cards. You got Oracle.
I'll do a
Oracle cards. Look.
See which Oracle.
You can pull the Oracle card, and I'll pull the Rebel.
Okay. Do you want me to just read what's on it, or do you want me to go ahead and I think I'll do the.
Do the ones you want to do.
Angel and Ancestor one.
Pick. I want a Rebel card because I love Ron swearing. Hey, he says, I want a Rebel because I love Ron swearing.
You like Ron swearing?
Hey, you're funny. Oh boy.
Okay, I'm going to read this. It's a little bit long, but you got from the Angel and Ancestors cards, you got the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Are we going to have a full moon here this weekend?
I think it's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I think it's this weekend. It says lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what's standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased. So take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you're avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that Their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. So that's what I got for the oracle.
That's what I was saying earlier. I said there's a moon coming up. I think it's a pink moon, something like that in April.
My favorite color.
Whatever. I don't know. Google it. Maybe
it is a moon.
It
is a moon. Full moon, though, I think. Let me see what day.
Okay. I saw Deann. She says, I don't want a rebel card because I love Ron swearing. Well, there you go. It says, the rebel card, it says, don't fucking force it. It says, allow that shit to come to you. There you go. You got your wish.
And Deann, it's April 16th. They're going to have the pink moon, the full pink moon.
There you go. I thought so. Oh, by the way, folks, if you're coming on next Saturday with my channel, I'll have the wonderful Soul Sisters with me. Both of them.
Is Lisa part of that? That was on with me and Debbie Freebird? She has spiritual intuitive.
That's Lisa Smith.
Yeah. Is this a different lady that's on the Soul Sisters?
Sonia.
And Sonia. I haven't met them either.
Okay. I'm having them on next week.
I have to watch.
Hey, they're on Monday night, actually.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Hey, I'll be on also on Dozen Cats for Me on the 11th, which is on Monday.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully do a show with her and Maya on Black Cat one time. We got a plan. I just got to get a hold of them.
You've been running a list like crazy.
I have a show every day next week and almost every day the following week. But the 1st of May, I'm taking a vacation. I'm going on a trip.
Yeah, you need to take time for yourself.
Need to take a little break.
Yeah, because you've been doing a lot in recent weeks.
I have.
But you're lucky to be on Mel's channel. Wow. I mean, Mel and Kevin. So.
Yeah, Kevin and me are doing every Tuesdays together. He invited me to be on with him every Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And Mel, I've gotten to read with him twice. And I'm having Sheila Celtic Tarot on too on Monday. So
I'm a moderator for her, but I never read with her directly.
But
I know
Kevin,
people ask me to collaborate with her, but she's so busy. She's working all the time. I mean, she's really is busy. I got to know her when her and Scott were together.
Oh, Sheila?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott's going to be on too on the 19th. I'm going to have him on. He's a nice guy. I like him.
Yeah, I never been with Scott. Never. Well, yeah, I read with him, but not on his channel, but on Kathleen J. Legworker channel. I've been Kathleen J. Legworker and Sophie, Bright Opal Tarot.
She's my buddy. Katie's my buddy and Sophie too.
Yeah, well, they read with me for almost 6 months. Every Saturday.
Really?
Yeah. All the videos. I got a lot of videos up there in a year. And I only go once a week. Usually I go once a week. So Randy, I hope, is that the way you say it? Randy?
Mm-hmm. I'll read her. Want me to read her the nice one first or the mean one first?
You can read any card. Can I have a card, please?
They're not mean.
I don't know if she wants a rebel card. I don't know about
funny.
the rebel card, but maybe she wants a nice card.
Okay. I'll give you this one. It says, you're an old soul. You've lived many lifetimes and gained wisdom beyond your years. It says, you have wisdom beyond your years. You have experienced from soul's perspective the best of the and worst life has to offer. In this lifetime, you're being asked to use this wisdom for greater good of all those you come in contact with. Your words are powerful. You say things that heal people on a deep level without even realizing what you say. This card is asking you to reconnect to that sage within. You have lifetimes of experience and wisdom that are beginning to emerge. If you take the time to connect with these hidden aspects of yourself, you will find that you have something of great value to share with the world. Notice when you're being called to do something new, perhaps something that you've never done before, but for some reason you feel so much familiarity with. If you have done it as if you have done it many times before, this is your sign, your official calling, that it is time to share your wisdom with the world. So you're an old soul.
I've been called an old soul for so many times. It wasn't funny.
Have you?
Yeah. Then I had to read about it. What the hell is an old soul?
I feel like an old soul. I like the old movies, the black and white movies. I like old music. Me and my husband, we may have an age difference, but we feel the same to me.
I had some people telling me that I was a millionaire. What? I wondering
what the heck did I do with all the money?
And then I realized what they were talking. They were telling me I was a millionaire from the inside.
Yeah.
What they saw in me, I was like a millionaire. What they saw.
I don't have money, but I feel rich. I feel rich. I've got a lot of things.
Number 43, enlightenment. Look at that card. Enlightenment. That comes from the secret language of light. Number 43, and I'll tell you what it means. Number 43, if I can get to the page really quickly. And the funny part, when I was, Mano, at the end, she wants to hear this. You are waking up to your old habits and patterns. At times, you may feel bewildered or not quite like yourself. Relax, as all is well. You are just keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. Your body and mind are adjusting and adapting to your new loving soul perspective. It is common for your mind or your body to resist, react, or panic when you experience the unfamiliar or unknown. However, from this higher vantage, you can change any story that splits you in two and heal any wounds. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one. Instead, see all the components of a memory so that the new conclusion can form. An unbalanced memory recreates the drama every time it is talked about or remembered. This event or person will blame for pain in your life today. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and becomes wisdom. You may even come to see that a challenge as the best things that ever happened to you once you change and heal your opinion. Enlightenment will shine through as wisdom. That's the message for you. That was a beautiful card too.
It is.
And Deann, okay, wants me to talk about my Akashic records. I had a reading with Robert. They call him Bob.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And the reading was a little while. I had him on my channel, by the way. He came on.
Did you? I'd like to meet him too.
And I had a reading from a while back. He told me before I made an appointment and I got the reading for about an hour. I told him I believe that I've been in Atlantis and Egypt, and he confirmed it. He told me I had 6 lives in Atlantis and 7 in Egypt. Now, I was in Atlantis before it destroyed itself. Before, like, I left 2,000 years before the Atlantis destroyed. Now, in Atlantis, I had 6 lives, and I had 3 in one because there's 2 groups in there. It's like like a Republican and Democrats, whatever. They had two groups which formed the government in Atlantis. One was called the Law of One, which was spiritual, with connection of spirituality. The other one was all money grabbing, material houses, things like that. They were only that and not spiritual. So it developed a conflict. Also, the Atlantis were very, very advanced population. Now I reincarnated. I hope I said reincarnate into Egypt, and I brought some people with me. Apparently, I reincarnated with other people, and I brought the secrets of Atlantis with me, like scripts.
That's cool.
Yeah, and when I got into Egypt, we were like, I guess I brought the spiritual side of Atlantis with me to teach spiritual development. And I actually was a stone cutter, and I built temples, not pyramids, temples, religious temples, whatever they call them, or something like that. A temple, they used to call them temples back then. And then he said, I'm going to check. I'm going to ask if you were a priest. So he said, no, you weren't a priest. He said, you were the keeper. And what a keeper does, keeps those secrets, the scripts. And I, apparently, not just me, but other ones, we hid them so that they wouldn't find them. And they're still hidden today. And they wonder why are they hidden? And I answered, my intuition kicked in, and I said, that's because people, if they knew, they would destroy the whole planet with it.
I didn't know much about Atlantis, and I just did a video a while back on it, and it was very interesting. I researched about it and did a video and read cards and pendulum, and it was a very interesting, all the knowledge, the crystal knowledge, and the things I learned.
That's what I'm talking about. Those scripts are related to the crystals. Atlantis developed a huge weapon made of crystals, which actually destroyed them.
Yes.
Okay. That's my intuition. I don't have any proof for that, but that just comes out of my energy. And that is why crystals are healing. Crystals are there's a way to use them that helps humanity. But the problem is right now people are not humanity will reach a higher level, a vibrational level, out of this war type, all this stuff, because if they had the knowledge right now, they would use it and they would destroy every human being on the earth, and nobody wants that, because there's power in crystals. And so the secrets are still hidden. I believe that the secrets are hidden. They're hidden in a special place. But I've talked to other people who come from there all of a sudden, and they said, Jesus, oh yeah. They said, I had a past life with you. They're talking about me and them being in Atlanta. So people that have told me.
Dave Johnson, he did something with
Joyce of Knowing. Joyce of Knowing?
Yes, and no, not Joyce of Knowing. Jen's World. Mm-hmm. He had not hypnotized her, but he brought her back to see her past lives. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so interesting. I was riveted. If you guys get a chance to watch that on Jen's World with Dave Johnson on there, very interesting.
So I want to say hi to Cindy. Cindy, she probably just found my channel. You missed half the live because we're just finishing up, but we had other guests like Susan Lynn, Psychic Medium, and Aley, Heart and Soul Connected, and this is Deann, Shell Maiden Terrell with me.
Deann.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm used to it. Like I said, I'm used to it.
Brain farts again.
I get them all the time.
Yeah. So, oh, Kevin Loving Vibration is here too. They even work.
Yeah, he said he's driving home, so he
Oh,
won't be able
okay.
to really chat. How are you
Oh.
even chatting if you're driving, Kevin?
So this is the story about me getting a reading from Robert Akashic Records. Anyway, and
Do you think it's worth it to go to him to get that? Did you feel like that a lot of that resonated with you, and
well,
did it help you in any way knowing that?
He confirmed everything I knew already, except you
Oh,
know what I mean. Like I know I had the feeling I was in Latin. I had the feeling I was in Egypt. I felt there's something special why I was attracted to symbols of Egypt and things like that. You know, you go and expose when they expose things about the
exposition?
pyramids and things like that. It was, you know, like you automatically attracted. Oh, it's interesting. Everything is interesting. And
That is
why the
so
Atlantis
cool.
people? And I said, Jesus, I don't know. And there was something always there for me. And he confirmed it. So that's why.
Does he still do that? Does he still take people?
Yeah.
Or I heard he was pretty busy and wasn't taking
Oh,
anymore.
he's busy because what's her name? Andrea. She had him several times on this channel. So.
I seen him on her channel once.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was worth it for me. Now, I think it cost me 160 Canadian. I forget what he's charging right now. So
How long was it? Was it a half hour that he got to talk
1
to you
hour,
about it?
complete
An hour. Okay.
on a Zoom, and I got it registered so I can look. I can repeat it
So
and
it's
repeat it
taped,
and
so you
watch
can
it.
go back and.
Yeah. So it was well worth it, and I had him on my channel, and we talked about that reading and things like that. I have a video up on my channel.
I'd like to talk to Dave Johnson about the past life things. I think that would be very interesting.
Kimber wants to know do you have air in your astro chart? Air? I don't know what.
Who, me or you?
No, she's asking
Ron.
me. Yeah.
Oh.
I know what I am. I'm an Aquarius, but I did my chart or free one. I have the sun in Aquarius. I have the moon in Taurus. I have Venus in Capricorn. I have Mars in Aquarius again. Jesus. I have Jupiter in Capricorn, Saturn in Virgo, Uranus, Gemini, Neptune. My ascendant is a Scorpio.
What's ascendant?
Ascendant is your
second. Like I was told I am a Scorpio, but they said that's my sun sign. They said I know that, but then I had somebody do a chart and that I know her mother did it and said my moon sign, maybe that's the ascendant sign, was Sagittarius.
Well,
so I don't know what that means. I need to get somebody explain that to me one day.
Well, I'm a Scorpio ascendant because of the time of birth, which was 1
I was born at 9:30. They said that was a Sagittarius.
And this is the age of Aquarius. I am Aquarius because in the month of February, the 6th of February is Aquarius. But I also have Mercury in Aquarius, and I also have Mars in Aquarius.
Who did your chart? How did you find out that? Did you have somebody do that for you?
I went to I don't know the name of it. Free astral birth chart. So,
oh, okay.
But you can go and
find out more about that.
But I don't know what she's. Do you have air in your astro chart? I don't know what that means. I don't know anything about that. But I know I have. I saw something in here. Somebody was talking about.
Deann's a Saggy too.
Let me see if I can find it.
Kimber, do you want me to pull when we do it? Do you want me to do the intuitive life coaching, or do you want me to pull an angel and ancestors? You got a preference?
Can you pull a card for me? Okay.
I can let the pendulum choose too.
Kimberly said your answer. You answered it, Ron. Okay, whatever. But I saw something about the Nord. What they call that? Oh, North node.
Uh-huh.
Mine is in 29 degrees from Aries. So I don't know exactly what, but
I'm so ignorant of that. I need to talk to Adam and have him explain some of this stuff to me.
She wants angel cards, Kimber. I said Kimberly. Kimber.
An angel card? Okay, I can do an angel card.
Kimber said no rising sign, 8 ascendant. Okay.
Oh, the angel ancestor card she wants. Okay.
Okay.
For a second, I have another deck that's just angels. That's why I was thinking Kimber. I thought, oh, maybe how'd she know I had that angel deck?
But I don't know what that all means, but I know the degrees. That's what they said anyway. Time of birth. But I was told once I had something special in my charts. Maybe that's why I'm doing this.
Maybe. Okay, while you're looking, I'm going to go ahead and read her angel ancestor card. You got the stargazer. It said, set your sights higher. Get this in front of you where you can see it. The star, I'm going to read this. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in a world, and there are supporters out there in a universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feeling of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of the aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. So follow the voice of your soul and heed the messages coming directly from your soul. That kind of goes along with what we were talking about, I don't know, aliens, things like that.
So I believe that my Aquarius I think it's an air sign. Now I realize what she was talking about. Air sign. And the Scorpio, is that a water sign? Scorpio
is, let me think. Yeah, I think it's a water. I think it's a fixed sign, but I think it's a water sign.
Water sign, and and the Aries is a fire sign. So air,
Scorpio
water,
can be water or air.
Yeah, something like that. I think. I don't know. Aries is the.
The water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces.
Okay, that's what I got. I got air and water. Air and water get together. They go together really well because there's air and the water. Right? You know that? Yeah.
Yep, and then Sagittarius is a fire sign.
Okay. What I find about my Scorpio side, though, and the Aquarius is like New Age. I get ideas you wouldn't want to believe. Like I'm feeling that maybe we'll have later on free energy from sources that are like magnetized. Like the Earth is. There's a lot of I don't know how to say the word, and like magnetized. And they could put that together, like a pull and push thing, and it will develop free energy out of that. Something crazy like that. I don't know. Maybe develop electricity or something.
Kind of sounds like what Tesla was talking about, I believe.
I don't know who was talking about that. I never heard of it. But I've got it in my friggin' brain. Things like that maybe like I don't know, and they'll be able to like ideas I've had, like take a clean pure water right out of the air, create pure clean water, purified water right out of the air, and I'm there, what the hell, I just come up with these things had to come up.
Maybe it's from your past life in Atlantis when you had more knowledge of things.
I don't know, but the Atlantis people had they were well advanced. The problem with it is they destroyed themselves because they upset the apple cart. I don't know how to put it. They unbalanced. They were well organized group, but then they got to they unbalanced. Something became unbalanced with their. Well, they played around with things you shouldn't have played around with, I guess, or developed some things, you know. So I don't know.
She said one of the girls had told me here that said Sag, because I'm part Sagittarian, that's the, what do you call that? The moon sign is immutable fire. I had to look up what that meant.
Yeah.
Often described as being diplomatic and assisting others through transitions, they can also be perceived as being inconsistent.
But I'm talking about Scorpio, and I can tell you something, Scorpio. Oh my God, it goes so friggin' deep. I feel stuff that I don't want to feel, and I do.
Yeah.
And I know things that even the people that are around don't know.
You're Scorpio too? Oh.
No, they're not Scorpio, but they're other signs, and I can. They're, how would I say that? The dark side.
I'm Scorpio.
The dark side. They're not conscious of it, but I can feel it though. I see it, and I won't tell it. I won't say that. I won't say it because sometimes you don't.
I'm Scorpio. I'm nice.
Yeah,
but I do have, I can be stubborn too.
Yeah, the shadow side. That's what I was trying to say. There's a shadow side. I believe everybody, most of us, have this shadow side that we are not conscious of it, you know. And I can feel them, but I only feel them when it's necessary. Like sometimes that helps me. Reading on past lives or reading on people that they're repeating the friggin' same thing all over and over again. They wonder what the hell happened in their life all the time, the same thing. Then I catch on to that stuff somehow. I don't know. I don't even know how I do it though. Yeah. So Sharon Seif wants a card, please. Anything. Okay.
Anything? Okay, I'll use my pendulum to see which one to pick of these two.
I have always been interested in funny thing, eh? I never thought I'd become a tarot reader, but I went to the places, the expositions where they have people reading all over the place, and I had a feeling like some of them come right at you and come and see me and blah blah blah, and I walk away, and the ones I felt, bang, right on. I got a reading, my God, today, and he was mostly not tarot, but she was channeling. She was laid down and closed her eyes, and she could read people just like that. Jeez, I was amazed by that.
Yeah, it's a gift that some people have, and I think you can develop it more. See, Sharon Seif.
Kimber says it's all that air, Ron. You bring things through. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean.
Okay. For you, Sharon, I got the Knight. It says, do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand up for what you know to be right. The energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what's important to you and what you stand for. If you are in a space where there's opposition, you are being guided to follow with integrity. Because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your reward will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by light of bravery to help you. This card also brings justice. If you're longing for justice, please Please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through your will. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. Be brave and honest. That's what I got for her. I didn't read the whole front part, but just the main.
Well, that's great. That's great. I should get a couple of those cards, oracle cards. I don't have that.
Yeah, I like these. And I like these too, the intuitive life coaching oracle. They give you a lot of good, sometimes I'll pull one just for advice.
I have a couple, but like the Sacred Earth Oracle. But sometimes I don't know. I see you using them. I see Aley using them a lot, or even Jay has some that I don't.
Kay asked if it's. Did you happen to see the comment? My comment. Kay Smith. Kay Smith says, Ron, did you happen to see my comment?
No, I don't think so. Was it long ago? I have 3 planets in Scorpio. Is that what you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, she says, okay. She says deep. Then she says three planets in Scorpio. And then she's talking about shadow work. Yeah.
I was reading my family's horoscope one day. I was reading my husband's a Libra. My mom was a Pisces, and I'm reading them what what it said about their sign. And I got to mine. They're like, "What does it say?" I'm like, "I don't want to say." I'm jealous. I'm revengeful. I'm.
Is that a Lemurian connection? Is that like an ET connection? I feel. Is that the word? Is that a word for
Lemurian? I feel a Lemurian connection. Yeah, it's an extraterrestrial, I believe, isn't it, Kimber? The Lemurian.
She's
I know there's Pleiadians.
Talking about me or her?
I think Lemurian is an extraterrestrial. She can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is. Me
too. Because I don't know much about that, but I know some people are more connected than me in that.
Well, Scott Allen, he is. He's interested in that stuff, and I was going to have Karen Sage Healer on if she can come on and see if we can have a discussion where I can learn a little bit more about it.
He says it's all that air, Ron. You bring things through. Yeah, I see things that people don't. I see things and then people will react like, "What if I talk about it?" Sometimes I won't talk about it because sometimes it's not time to talk about those stuff because they're not ready for that stuff. I mean, it's wild. It's wild. It is wild, but
Well, I find it interesting.
Yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to be around when that happens anyway. But I had a dream. I have a dream that the world. You imagine. Okay, I got to talk about this. You imagine what it'd be like if people would let go of their friggin' ego, all this hate and all this stuff, and use a love energy, unconditional love. I'm not talking about conditional love. I'm talking about unconditional love. No judgment, nothing. Come together. What it'd be like. The whole world.
Someday.
You would see miracles. You would see miracles happening all over the friggin' place. You would see a world transform like heavenly, like heaven, because of that. All
hate
because
and fear is what causes all the problems.
Yes. Yeah. So
Marion Crow said people are always weirded out by Scorpios. It rules solar 8th house. It rules life, death, and sexuality, which always weirds people out.
Okay, she wants to know if the Sacred Earth cards have animals. They have, some of them. They have. I can pull a couple. See. Let's see what I got. They have some animals in the cards. I don't know if I can find some. I can show a couple of them, see what it comes up. I don't know, but mostly flower, mostly no. Well, anyway, see if I can show a couple of these. Yeah, there's you see there's butterfly or something like that. You can see double 4 wings on it right here, like a butterfly.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's one card. You know, like this one. Geez.
Back it up just a little bit.
Aley.
There you go. You can see it better there. There you are.
There you go.
Alliance.
Yeah, Alliance. The other one is
Which cards are those?
Those are
I just got this computer. I got to figure where to hold the cards too with this so you can
Sacred Earth Oracle. I know Aley has those cards too. That's where I figured. So they're beautiful cards.
I love the Oracle cards for quick messages sometimes. You know, when you're not wanting to do a big reading, but you just want some cards for just a quick message.
But Aley has some amazing cards. Sometimes he pulls them.
Does.
I said, geez.
I have like 15 decks so far, and I can see this is going to become an obsession for me.
Somebody wants to show this one. Can you pull a card for me, please? Any card you pick.
I'll just use the pendulum for you, Cindy, to decide which one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's saying Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle, the pendulum's pointing to. Okay. Down here. You got, Cindy, the auric field. It's time to call in your energy, protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. You may be picking up energy that's sticking to your aura and causing you to feel depleted or unlike yourself. It's time to call in and implement energy, protection to clear and shield your aura. With the appearance of this card, your guides and angels are coming through to tell you to make energy hygiene priority now. Just like you need to take a shower to clean your physical body, you also need to clear your chakras and aura on a regular basis. If you have not been doing this consistently, it could explain why you're feeling weak, low on energy, or lethargic. You are also being guided to not only clear your auric fields, but to shield it as well. There are many ways you can do this, and one of them is by working with your guides and angels. Call on them for assistance as well as energy techniques to accomplish auric purification and restore energetic balance. One great way to do this is through physical exercise or yoga. Drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated is another means of protecting, shielding, and clearing your energy field. The more sensitive you are, the more important it is for you to maintain proper energy hygiene. Follow the advice of your heavenly helpers, and you'll start to feel like yourself again. So that's what I got on yours, Cindy. Good advice for me, too.
I'm pulling some cards on the Debbie Freebird. I'm hearing myself now. Jesus.
You're not going to pull the rebel ones?
Well, not for that. Let's see. I got the fish. It's King of Diamonds, and it's go with the flow. Seek fulfillment. Okay. The next card I got pulled from Debbie Freebird's cards is the Sun. Shine your light. Take your power back. Okay,
That
that's
goes
the
along
message.
with the horoscope.
There's a period that there's confusion, unclear because of the clouds. Okay. Unstable. You worry, anxiety, conflict, and tension. That's next card I pulled. And the next one I pulled is the Pathways. It means free will, new path, potential, co-create your reality. Pathways.
It's her choice of which way to go.
Yeah. And at the end, I am enough.
I like that one.
Yeah. So I hope that resonated with you, Cindy.
I'll read a couple more, Ron, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. It's my ankles are swelling up from sitting with them down so long. Stupid medicine I take, but I'll do a couple more for you because it's just fun.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying being with you, and I'm enjoying being with everybody in here.
I know I missed some questions tonight. I missed some people because I saw in the chat and I couldn't find them. This thing, we had almost 75, 80 people in the chat. So more people in the chat, the more it just disappears.
I'm going to know how you feel tomorrow. I'm really nervous about doing StreamYard by myself. You've seen how nervous I got that one day. I'll get it, but it's not as easy as I thought it would be.
What'd she say? She said, I'm looking at that. No, it's a landmass.
Okay. Thank you, Deann.
She said, no, it's a landmass. It's Polynesian.
Polynesian.
Yeah. Thank you for. Hey, I saw that. Thank you, Chili. Hey, when I see
dog.
You know what? I see the name Chili. I'm thinking about chili con carne.
I didn't eat any dinner today. Chili dog sounds pretty good.
Oh my God!
I just didn't feel like cooking.
Yeah, Kimberly said they were intuitive. Very, they were intuitive. I was going to say very intuitive. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what that means. What she's saying, D8 and DNT speak.
I thought it was didn't speak.
Didn't speak. Oh, they were. Oh, I'm getting it. Hey, there's another thing. I gotta say this. I did say it once before to the other readers. I believe. I'm sure of it. I guarantee. I'm sure of it. When humanity will be in a higher vibrational energy, you won't have to speak. You'll be speaking telepathically.
I hear that in heaven that they speak telepathically. People who have near-death experiences that come back always say that they don't speak with their mouth. It's their mind.
Yeah. Okay. I got to explain. I had a near-death experience when I was a child. I went on the other side, and you cross over into unconditional love. While I was there, I was speaking telepathic with others. My family members, guys, name them. I don't know. I saw the 10, 12 people. I saw the light right through them, and I saw red hearts, all red hearts. I'm there. There's a message in why the red hearts. And anyway, what I know, I had free will. They had a place for me. They showed me. But when I turned around and looked that way, the sun was coming at me. And it was like a sun. It's like a strong energy. Like the sun is very strong. But if you look at it directly, it'll blind you. It blinded me and it went right into my body. And I woke up in front of the hospital and I never felt sick again. Never, never, never. I had epilepsy. I died from that. And I 1 year on the other side also, I can tell you this. Once you're through the veil and you're on the other side on unconditional love, that's all there is anyway. It's pure unconditional love. The connections are all made there. There's a connection. You actually know everything. You know why. You know everything.
It's automatic like that.
It's automatic, just like that. And for people, you do have life review. So with your life review, it's a period of time where you're on the other side. You'll have life review of what you did on earth and did or did not do or whatever, the whole thing. Okay. But you still have to learn the lessons on the other side if you didn't learn them here. See? And there's a period of that. So that's why some people, it takes a longer period to transit, like the transition to say, well, some people ask, well, my brother or my dad crossed yesterday. Can I get a message? It doesn't go that fast. Usually it takes a while. That's why the transition period is there. So anyway.
Somebody said, I think they want a rebel card. Sandy G wants a rebel card. And then, I don't know, are we doing any more questions? Are we just going to do the oracles? Because
people are always weirded about Scorpio. It rules the solar 8th house, and it rules life and death and sexuality, which always weirds people out. So, okay.
Sandy G says she's a Scorpio.
Linda G?
No, Sandy G on the chat here.
Okay.
And there's Joanne Sanchez wanted to know if her and her sister will reconcile. Do you want me to just do the pendulum on that real quick?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Joanne. Yeah, Joanne, I think you will. I don't know when, but if you want to, I think you will. I have the same question. I have a thing with my sister too that I don't know if we will or not, but it's hard to read on myself anything.
Yeah, it is. And for all the people that I missed tonight and questions, if you come back next week, I'll answer your question. I know they disappeared, but if you repeat your question, I'll answer next week. So, Sandy,
tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Rebel.
I was going to tell you tomorrow. I'm going to have a friend of mine come on, and I told you she's a psychic medium, and we're going to be doing mini reads too. So.
But I think it went well tonight. All four of us. Gee.
It did.
There's a sort of energy one after the other. I mean, I was picking up stuff like.
It seems like it's so cool when these cards and you have three other readers and they're all jiving together. Then you know that message is correct. Yeah.
But I don't need the cards to read. This. There's sometimes I would say something.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I don't need the cards, but
I'd like to get to that point. There are things I know sometimes that I don't know how I know. But
you know why I'm laughing?
I never know.
You know why I'm laughing? Because she says, Susan says, your mother doesn't understand about the tarot cards, and I started laughing.
I wonder what my mom thinks.
She never seen me with tarot cards, but I started laughing. I don't even know myself.
So you pull your rebel, and then I'll buffer it with a oracle.
Okay, who's it for? Sandy G. Entertainment purposes only. Now it says get some fucking sleep. There you go.
That's perfect.
He says you are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face the pillow now.
I like that card.
For entertainment purposes only. Yeah.
I'll do an oracle for you. Got the animal guardian and it says to trust your instincts, trust the powerful spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel. They just express it. And you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take time to connect with the animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. So that's what I got. Your animal guardian. Trust powerful animal spirits within you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And get some sleep.
There you
Animals
go.
sleep when they're tired.
Yeah.
That
So
cracks me up.
I had a great time tonight.
Me too.
And thank you for coming. And thank you for all my moderators and all your wonderful people in the chats. Because without you, it would be nothing.
Nope.
See?
Let's
And,
do shots, Chili Dog said. Well, Ron doesn't drink, and
No,
I'm
I
too
don't.
tired. It'll just put me to sleep.
I don't drink, and I'll tell you why I don't drink. My reason for not drinking, I don't like booze anyway. First of all, I don't like the taste of it. But I was so abused by my two parents who drank. They were alcoholics, both of them. I suffered so much. I seen so much ugly stuff. That's why I don't drink. I choose
Me?
not to drink, and I walk the other way. And I'm glad I did because, I don't care what people think. You don't drink? Oh, yeah, no. I got criticized for that.
Really?
Yeah, and I was pushed aside because I don't drink. I'm not a follower of the crowd.
No.
I'm a loner, and I did.
Well, you know what? I'm older, and I if I drink, then I am feeling bad for like 2 days.
Yeah.
It's not like when I was in my 20s. It don't work that way anymore. So, but I never was big. But yeah, I had a margarita. We went to a Mexican restaurant, and oh my gosh, I paid for it.
But I'm talking about my mother. My mother drank also because she was unhappy with my stepfather, not my real father. My
dad
real
drank
father, I
too.
never got to know my real father because he died before I was born. I was already in my mother's womb. My stepfather is not my real dad. My real dad I never got to know. So
I know a little bit how you feel.
That made a lot of problems, and the other one abused both of us. My mother drank because they drink because they want to forget the pain and everything.
Yeah.
But the pain always comes back, and that my mother eventually quit drinking.
You know,
I tried to help her. I saved her a lot of times. She tried to commit suicide maybe 6, 7 times. I saved her because I was there to save her. That's why.
Wow.
Then she quit drinking and went and joined the AA. And she did it for quite a few years. That's when we got closer together, me and her. So.
I had a medium, the one that's coming on with me tomorrow. She read my dad is in heaven, and he used to drink, and I used to be very afraid of him. That's why I have such low self-esteem sometimes, or low confidence, because I was always walking on eggshells, trying not to get him mad. And she told me she kind of contacted him because she was like, Susan can do that. And she said that your dad wanted you to know that he loved you. He didn't know how to express it. He had problems, but he didn't. In those days, guys, in those generation, they didn't go to a psychiatrist. They didn't go get medication for it. They drank. And that's how he with his problems handled them, is drinking. And he said that he was so proud of my daughter, and he had problems growing up. Said he's so proud of my daughter for being a social worker because she's helping kids like he was,
But there was a story. My mother told me a story, and I believe this. She was right. When I was smaller, like I don't know what age I was, maybe because my parents and my relatives, my uncle played guitar music. Okay? They were so they sing along. My grandfather sang and things like that. So they used to throw pennies and we get 5 cents and we get dimes. We go crazy, when you see the white. That's how the small thing like that. But when you're a child, it's a big thing for you. So they used to make me sing or something like that. And one night they went to bed, but they left all those friggin' beer bottles or leftovers in
their bottles.
and they went to bed. And then my mother who woke up and I was playing the wah 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 on the guitar. I had drank all these leftovers in the glasses they left. I got so friggin' sick. You wouldn't put it. I almost died drinking. I never drank again after that. I was sick like crazy. I drank it.
You sound like
So
my husband.
I was completely drunk out of my head because they left all that. And I said, geez, they're doing that. So I did it, but I was really young when I did that though. Anyway, I got so
My
sick.
husband's mom caught him smoking one time and she says, "Oh, you want to smoke, do you?" She gave him a pack. I know this is probably wrong in nowadays standards, but she gave him a pack of cigarettes and made him smoke one after the other till he vomited. And he said, "I never, ever, ever touched a cigarette the rest of my life." You know, but they did things different back in those days, but it kept him from smoking again, I guess.
But I want to say about people that drink, they're very, very sensitive people. And when they drink, it's because they're trying to kill their pain. Because
that's what my dad did. Yes.
I'm sensitive and I don't drink, but there's people that can't face reality. So they drink to get away from reality, but actually they're making it worse.
Well, his mom did too, my dad's mom, you know, and he was left out on the streets, you know, quit school, I think in the 4th grade or something. So, yeah, so he had a hard life. So that's how he dealt with it.
Yeah, that's what they do. They drink to get away from it, and actually they cause pain to everybody else, and they cause pain to themselves. And they think for a while it numbs the pain, but it comes back and it gets worse and worse and worse as they go along. But they make it up. But my stepfather had a problem even if he didn't drink. So what the hell? Because he was he's like the fucking devil. Excuse my language, a devil.
Yeah.
He loves to hurt people and laugh about it.
That's well, thank God you didn't take after him, and thank God you took more after your mother.
I faced him. I was only 80 pounds, and I told him, "You ever touch me again, I'll kill you, son of a bitch." And he backed away because he was a bully. That's why. He weighed about almost 300 pounds. A 300-pound and 80 kid. I got to the state, you know, you fall in this state of energy where you don't give a shit anymore. It's like, cow, I'm not afraid. I don't give a shit. You kill me, I'll kill you. The hell with you. You get to that state, and I never want to be in that state again because you have no control. There's no limit. There's no control. You get into this state, and it's very awful to be in because it's intense. But when you get like that, it's like you're as strong as 3 men when you get in that state. You're in
a rage sometimes.
You grab somebody by the arm and throw him right through the window. Even if he weighs 300 pounds and you're only 80, you can do that. I'm telling you, the energy is so strong.
Adrenaline.
I never want to be in that state again. Never, never, never.
No.
It's awful.
Do you have children? Do you have any kids?
I got one son. And
I got
and I got a grandchild, a grandson.
They'll never experience that, you know. Thank goodness.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying about alcohol, because I've seen so much blood and so much awful stuff. So I talk about it a little bit, but I don't like to, you know, because I want to stay in the bright side where I am.
Well, maybe that's why you got that card, that you're still working through childhood issues. You've worked for them, but those last for a lifetime, you know, the stuff that you go through when you're a kid.
It doesn't really bother me as it did before. You know why? I'll tell you why it doesn't bother me, because I'm aware of the friggin' programs that were up here. And I became aware of it and become aware of it. You get automatically, as soon as you become aware, you know about it, and you got a choice.
Yeah.
but automatically you're going to choose what makes you better or feel better. I don't know how this.
But you took all that and you became a better person from it. You could have become just like that. You could have gone the same path as you did, but you didn't, because there's a lot of kids that will follow that path, you know, after they're dead, but you didn't. So, you know, and then you had that near-death experience. I mean, you're awesome, Ron. I'm so happy.
But also, I know I became aware that I was a child of love and not a child of hate.
Yes.
I knew that. I know my heart. I know it. I became aware of that. So, but I tell you, I never all the time like this. I used to hate myself. Why did I hate myself? Because I didn't understand how to love myself. Because I was waiting for everybody else. You run after love like crazy. When you're abused like that, you run after it. When you run after it, what happens to you? You get abused. And
you pick the wrong people.
You pick the friggin' wrong people that abuse you, and then you think, "Oh Jesus!" But when you learn how to love yourself, you attract other kinds of people. You know?
Yeah, I had to learn that too. You know, I picked the wrong kind of guys before because I picked people that were just like my dad because I wanted my dad's love.
There you go.
And so it was a way of getting that. And then I was getting not treated right. And it took me realizing I am worth more than this. I don't need to be treated like this. I don't want my daughter treated like this. I don't want her to see this as an example of how you are treated. And I left. And I went, you know, but yeah, I had to learn that I have to love myself.
Yeah. It's not, you just don't do it just like that. You have to learn. There's things I had to learn before I become. First of all, I had to learn about gratitude. Then I had to learn about forgiveness and everything like that. Once I went through that, then I said, Jesus, I have to learn how to love myself. And I started doing it. Nobody taught me. And I started doing this, what I showed a while ago, my picture, kissing it. And I said, telling myself, that child inside of me, I love him. And there, protecting. That brought the whole thing. My child inside of me just blossomed like crazy. That's what I'm doing. And it's helping people besides that.
Exactly. Because, you know, you can take those experiences and you can help other people that are going through them, and they can see that you overcome them and they can overcome them.
Because the most important thing in life, this is me. This is my, I'll put my hand on fire. I don't care what anybody else says. The most important energy you can have is love energy. It doesn't matter how much freaking money you got. It doesn't matter how much you make in life. It doesn't matter what title you have. If you're a boss or you own an enterprise, it doesn't matter if you win millions. I don't give a shit. The most important energy you can have is love energy. And if you don't have that, you are nothing. Completely. Yeah. Okay? You're disconnected from your reality. You're disconnected from your truth. Because if you don't have that in your life, especially for yourself, and you run after money, a house, and things like that, you're running away from yourself. Actually.
Yeah, I think that's what's so hard too, losing my mom, because you talk about unconditional love. Yeah. My mother was the one who gave me unconditional love.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you do. I mean, you could rob a bank and be in jail. My mom would be there, and well, you know, she would still love me. You know, she might not approve of what I did, but she'd still love me.
We're all unique and we're all powerful, more powerful than you think, except you doubt yourself and you think by having a lot of money, big houses, big cars gives you an importance. The most important thing you can have is your love, respect. Yeah. And
I give my house, I give everything I own to have my mom.
I'm not saying that I have a house too. I need the house because I'm still here in life on this earth. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that,
you see what Deann said? She says, if we have family fights, who doesn't want Ron to be there to stop the fight?
Well, You can learn how to act with unconditional love. Means don't judge somebody and put him aside because you think he's not good enough for you. You're not, you don't want him around because all of us are connected one way or the other. When you go on the other side, there's no argument, there's no racism, there's no color. Everything's connected. Everything is pure unconditional love. They don't have this. Oh, whatever. It's not
You
about
think
money.
it'll ever be that way on Earth? You think it will ever learn? Do you think, as people?
Well, the abundance thing is really, really on balance in Earth right now. Some people have so much, and others have so little, and yet, I'm not in the street, but I see on the news people in the street struggling. They lost everything, even people that are working, and they lost everything. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's unacceptable to have people in the street, sleeping in the street, not having homes, not having nothing. The system.
Right, and then you got police arresting them because they don't have a home. They're like, well, you can't sleep here. Well, where do you want them to sleep? Then they can't sleep if they have a car. They can't sleep in their car. We need to start caring about each other.
Caring and coming together, and stop playing the ego trip. Stop blaming. Stop judging. Stop putting people down. Stop thinking that the other person's not worth it. Everybody's worth it. Every one of us. And we're on the other side. You don't have that. You're what. That's why I have a little bit like, geez, sometimes I wish I was on the other side. Sometimes okay.
I've wished that before.
You know why? Because once you're on the unconditional love on the other side, you're accepted 100%. Here you're not.
Yeah.
Some people, yes, accept you. Some people support you, but some people don't.
Yeah. Okay?
They think you're the problem. No, they are the problem. They have the issues, not you. It's not always, they like to put problems on the other people. It's like pointing at fingers at people.
You think that's why we have past lives and stuff, so we can learn our lesson, keep doing it over and over and over till we get it?
Shady Kitty, she said, wow, I just came in, I couldn't sleep, and I hear my favorite message, love. There you go.
Hi, Shay Kitty.
Yeah, it's all about love anyway. And there's another thing. Whatever you do on earth, all the kindness you share, all the love you share with other people, I'm talking about your heart that comes through your heart, not here. You see, that counts. Because when you cross over, it counts. And how can I put this? It will put you in a higher vibrational space on the other side. The more you love you give here, the more, I don't know, it's like, higher level of vibrational level on the other side. You earned it because you use that energy, that love energy, the unconditional love I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I wasn't aware.
We're a work in progress. I mean, I do my best to always be about love, but I slip sometimes and say things I shouldn't, or do something I shouldn't. When we do the life review, I always tease, I want a remote control that I can fast forward through my 20s, because there's always things in your life that you're like, okay, I'm not proud of this part. Let's just skip over this.
Yeah.
But I guess, you got to learn from even that.
Well, anyway, at the point where I am in life, I want to do everything I can to go through everything I can on earth right now.
You want to get that good review when you get up there.
Not only, it's not just because of good review, it's because I don't want to go through it again.
Yeah.
This is hard to come down to earth and be a human being and go through all these friggin' lessons. It's hard to be a human being sometimes.
So you think once you've learned your lessons, then you get to stay?
you can stay, or the things doesn't repeat in your whatever. If you reincarnate, you come back. You don't repeat. You don't have to learn the lessons you already learned. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
your soul knows everything. Actually, your soul knows everything, except we're not. If you listen to your soul, actually your soul knows. But anyway, but that's how we learn and grow from mistakes and grow from getting punched wherever. You didn't learn your lesson, it repeats and repeats. You wonder what the hell, why do my life sucks, or what the hell are that? All kinds of problems sometimes, relationships,
Yeah.
I've been through those.
I always feel bad because I always think that I love it. I try to love everybody. I try to forgive everybody. But sometimes I have a member of my family that I love and I wish well, but
Yeah.
they're always causing me hurt and causing me hurt and causing me hurt. And I forgive and I forgive and I forgive and I forgive. But eventually I got to the point where it's like, can't I just forgive and not have this person let them hurt me anymore? Am I wrong? Am I going to have a life review because I not have them in my life no more? Because, I've always been brought up, it's family. It's your sister. It's your brother. You got to love them. But sometimes you can have family members that can be narcissists or can be, abusive to you. And when you have to take a nerve pill just to be in the same room with them, do I really... Am I sinning? Am I a horrible person because I don't want to have that person in my life? But I forgive them. I just can't deal with it. And so I always worry with my life review, I'm going to be in trouble for that. Or I'm going to be, that's going to be bad on me.
I don't think so. I think no. It's just that.
So?
No. I think you're worthy, 100% worthy person. You're very, very. The only thing I see is that sometimes everybody goes through that anyway. The self-confidence thing.
Yeah, I have problems with that. Yeah. And that's from my childhood.
Yeah.
That's from growing up and being told you're stupid, you're this, you're that, and you just kind of. It's hard to get that out of you once it's been put in your head for so many long time.
Because you, ever since I known you the first time, anyway, you've been on a couple of times with me there, or I know you. I've always seen you always have good intentions. I can feel them. I can feel it in your energy. I can feel what you're doing, even if you're doing the reading. That's all. I can feel your good intentions, and that's what counts. The rest,
yeah.
I
may not be the best reader. I'm not perfect, but I do always want to give a message that's going to help people.
It doesn't do any good to compare yourself to somebody else.
No, because I'm not them. I'm me.
Other readers, you are unique. You are special. You have your way of connected to the divine. You don't try to be somebody else. It never
That's
works.
so sweet. I got little tears. I'm not sad. It just made me happy she said that.
Yeah, well, of course. But if I said that, because you deserve it also.
Well, I think because when I got on the channel, I had, I got all these people have subscribed, and I feel so blessed and honored, but yet sometimes I feel undeserving of that, I feel undeserving of having that many people, be so kind, and they leave such kind words and encouragement. And, I see other people and I think, well, they're better than me. They're better than me. Why would these people like me? And it's silly, but I think that has to do with our childhood. Now I'm working on it. I'll get over that. But just I tell you, doing this channel has helped me so much. Yeah. More than I could ever help anybody else. It's, I don't know, it's healing me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does that make any sense? It's like I'm trying to do things for other people thinking I'm helping them in some way, but they're helping me.
Of course, you're healing yourself at the same time you're healing others by helping heal.
Yeah.
It does that. Hey, who could imagine me You didn't see me when I first started. You never saw me. I was lacking confidence. I was lacking trust issues. I had trust issues, trusting people, trusting others. Oh, Jesus, somebody's trying to screw me over, or somebody's trying to pull me, you know. Now look at me. I never expected doing a channel at my age, plus reading with Linda G. I never expected that. I never. It just blew me off my seat. And now I read with Susan, psychic medium. I read with
Yeah.
Medium Kim. I read with amazing other readers. And
Yeah.
what I feel about them, they accept me the way I am. I'm
I
not like
know.
them. I don't read like them, but they accept me. That's
I've been watching you guys, a lot of you readers for probably 2 years, 3 years. You know, you guys all helped me get through losing my mom and all this stuff. But I never dreamed I would actually begin to read and meet you guys.
Yeah.
I never ever thought that would ever happen.
Yeah.
And then all these people like Mimi Rose is on there. She is the most supportive, wonderful lady.
Yeah,
you know, I feel so blessed to know her. I've never seen her, but I love her. And I love a lot, all these people. I feel like, I don't know, it's like I got this family, you know?
It is family. It's our soul tribe. And we have to stick together. We still have to unite. We're not all united. I'm not saying every reader is united with every reader.
No.
Some of them, yes, and some of them, no. But I mean, oh, Shitty Kitty, yeah. Hey, Ron, have you read with Milu yet? Twice.
You have?
Yeah, I read with Milu twice. I read with Milu. I read with Linda G twice. I read with Susan, Lynn, psychic medium, Aley, medium Kim. Wow,
I haven't met Medium Kim. I'd like to meet her.
Well,
I've seen her before.
She's amazing. She's really amazing person.
Kevin's loving vibration, my buddy there. He said, you are worthy. I love him. I just love him to death. He's been such a mentor and such a help to me. You know, he's such a good guy. It's just like, it's like I found his best people.
Yep. I've read with Kevin before he started channel. I don't know if he likes it. Maybe he doesn't like I say that, but I did read with him before he started channel.
You did?
Yeah. So I'm not sure he likes it or not, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't like I say that, but I did. I'm telling the truth. He did come on my channel before he started. Before he started his own channel. So.
Well, he's helped me. He's helped me so much because I obviously didn't know what I was doing. I never even knew how to turn this computer on.
Yeah, but
you know that. I'm getting there, little baby steps.
He's doing good. He's doing really, really, really good, and
he is doing really good, and he deserves to do really good. He's got a big heart. He's not just a good reader. He's a good person, which is more important than anything.
Yeah. Oh, Greta's here. Wow.
Who's here?
Greta. Greeter. Greta TK. TK. Yeah.
Oh, Greeter TK. TAK. TAK. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Well, I guess a matter of time is it here.
Yeah.
I'm old. I'm feeling old. It's 11:08.
You talking about Mimi Rose? She's in the chat. She just came in.
She's a doll. She's a doll. I said I wish she lived close to me and I could take her and go to lunch or something. I wish we all lived closer. I wish I could take you all here and bring you to Illinois, but that wouldn't be nice because Illinois isn't that great. Well, at least where I live. I shouldn't say that. It's great because I got my family here.
Anyway, it was a fun night. My mom's on the other side's birthday, and my candle is still lit.
And your mom's having strawberry shortcake for her birthday.
Yeah, strawberry shortcake. Yeah. So
I'm so happy that, got to be here with you and celebrate your mom's
thank you for
birthday.
coming on, and you got to meet Susan for the first time.
Yes.
She's
a cool lady.
Yeah.
And Aley, I love already. She's just a great lady.
Aley.
I haven't met anybody that's been, I know they're out there, but so far I've been lucky enough. Everybody I've met has been really nice people.
Well, we all have good intentions.
Yeah.
The ones I know anyway. I know I'm going to say it. There's other readers out there that I don't know really well, but they're not all real. How you say?
Yeah, their intentions are wrong. Their motives.
Yeah, their intentions is something else than helping people. They're wanting helping themselves. They want things like that. So you got to be careful with that. But I mean, if you follow your heart and follow your intuition, you'll know.
I'm usually pretty good about reading people's intentions, for the most part, So if my gut tells me something, I usually try to listen.
Of course. Because, since we're very, very sensitive, we can get to some people that are, what do you call them, narcissists?
Yes.
You attract these freaking people like that. I've seen them.
And it's like they're a magnet to them because they see we have this, we want to help, and they're like, oh, I can use them. Mm-hmm. I can use that person, take advantage of them. Yeah. But, I might fall for that for a while, because I want to help them. They're not tricking me. I know their intentions sometimes, but I want to help, but I don't like to be taken advantage of either.
Oh, there's another thing that happened tonight. I was floored. 1,000 what? I don't know what I saw. I saw 1,000. I went, what the hell? This is.
I know.
1,000. I couldn't believe that much money. Well, because I saw 1,000, but I don't know what that's worth in Canadian money. But
you know what? It's just sometimes if somebody leaves, when somebody does $5, and that it's just a token. Sometimes they appreciate you. That means more than that money.
Yeah,
it's the idea that somebody appreciates you like that, and that your words had an impact on them. That means more than any money that they could donate.
But I never, that person that did that, I never saw that person in my chat before. That's the. I don't know what I don't know anything about what that money is worth or whatever, but I didn't expect that.
Deann says something about you either have it or you don't. God is or he isn't. I'm not sure what that is. I must have missed part of that.
No. Yeah. Well, you know what I do? I'm grateful for everything every night. I do these prayers before I go to sleep every night. Is grateful, 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 grateful. I do that.
Me too.
Okay. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If not, it's not. So I say, if you want me to continue this work and you want me, well, the best thing you can do to encourage me is subscribe and hit the thumbs up and bell. That touches my heart when people subscribe, But I know YouTube does this freaking thing sometimes, It takes away and brings back and takes away. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
It touches your heart and it makes you know that the time that you spent and your intentions, your good intentions, that they're appreciated and noticed, maybe.
But I don't.
Going to bed.
But I don't know, when I do readings, I don't know how I do it. I just don't know, really don't know how I do it. It just comes to me like, I feel this, I see this, all of a sudden, or like tonight, there's Susan would say something, all of a sudden I get, boom, another thing come up. You know what I mean?
That was your near-death experience.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Sandy G.
Thank you so much, Sandy G. Thank you. There you go.
Sweet Sandy G.
Wow. Thank you.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah, sweet dreams.
Hey, Kitty. We're We're going to bed too.
That's what happens, when you're with other readers. You sort of follow the flow of each one of them, and it comes, oh my God, it's amazing to feel. It's amazing to watch what happens. Yeah.
Well, sometimes I'll read and I'll get cards, and it's like I'll get this whole story, and it comes to me, and I don't know where it comes from. You know what I mean? It's not like. Or I've done readings for people. I did 3 readings, and 5 personal readings. But I got these letters back telling me how spot on it was, how appreciative they were, and it really helped them. Wrote me this long letter, and man, it just, I don't know. And I didn't know them. I didn't know what to read. It wasn't coming from me,
Yeah, because like I say to people, if you're trying to find a reader that's 100%, you won't find it. 100%, you won't find it.
Find somebody whose intentions are good too.
Yeah, if it resonates with you, it resonates. But that's what helps us keep going, because I've been doing this for a long time. I don't even do a private readings yet. I haven't done it.
I have, but I was just floored by these letters that I got about, and it's like I can't even take credit for it. I can't, because it was like, I didn't know you. I don't know you. I don't know your situation. That was given to me, what I said. And but it does, it makes you feel good, though. It makes you feel like you're doing the right thing. You're on the right path.
Yeah. Well, my purpose is to help. If I can help one, I can help one. But if I can help more, I can help more. The more I help, that's what I'm here for. Yeah,
and you read cards. I'm reading cards to people, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I need this card too. And I read them, and I'm like, yep, I need that one too. So it's like I'm helping them, they're helping me by the cards are helping both of us.
But sometimes I do readings and I say things, and I'm learning from my own mouth what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Learning, and the end, it's like energy explaining how it works, telling me. I learned from how this is how it works. The energy, it explains everything to me. And I said, "Oh my God, I didn't know that." It's like I'm waking myself up. Like, wow, what I mean. So.
Yeah, I hear stuff coming on my mouth, and I'm like, "Whoa, I need that. I needed to hear that too." Thanks for the question, because I needed to hear it too.
So it was a wonderful night, and thank you everybody for joining us. We're going to say good night and take care, and have a nice weekend, and be kind to each other. And
thank you, Deann and DSL Rocks. You're a sweetheart.
And Rita, I hope it went well with your sister. I think she had a meeting with her sister tonight. I think it was tonight.
Well, I hope I don't know what happened, but I hope it went well too.
Yeah. So, and thank you for being here, and good night, everybody. So take care, and continue to share love and your kindness to everybody. Big hugs.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank y'all.